Okay, here we are with chapter 7? What how did I already forget what chapter I'm on? I always forget the numbers of the chapters. Yeah, this is chapter 7. Chapter 7 of Fire Emblem Awakening, Lunatic Plus. In my opinion, this is the first chapter that is just like an absolute brawl where if you want to, like, you can run in here and try to fight all of these enemies and you have at least a chance of winning. However, the goal, of course, is going to be to maximize our chances of winning so that we don't have to reset for 3 hours until we get good luck. I think, so first of all, Brain Control says he can't be here today. I hope you can check out the archives later. LJ just popped up in the chat, so I'm going to say yo, yo, yo to LJ. Aether was here. Thanks for being here. Clap your hands if you believe in this being a one and done. I do think this is a chapter that you can beat, that I personally could beat in a single attempt if I got good luck and if I played perfectly. However, I can tell you right now, we did not get the good luck on this attempt, and I specifically chose to keep this. I was looking at it before the stream. I specifically chose to keep this attempt because I want to show the strategies that I came up with to mitigate bad luck. And Akihiko is here as well. Welcome, Akihiko-senpai. It's been a while. Yeah, it has. I haven't seen you for a little while. All right, so first of all, I want to talk about mitigating risk and optimizing your chances of success when you can't guarantee a 100% success rate. But before that, actually, let's talk about Robin first. So a good example of how you optimize your chances of success is, for example, my Robin. So initially, when I was running my attempts, I cleared this map 5 times, by the way, in the last week. So I did a lot of testing. Initially, when I was testing this out, I was having Robin use the Thunder Tome that we forged earlier, which has, let me go into their inventory, which has 4 might. And the problem is they were just not quite dealing enough damage to kill the enemy wyverns in a single round of combat. So I was relying on dual strike luck to kill the wyverns in a single round. And that means that I had like around a 50% chance at best of killing the wyverns, sometimes worse. What I did was I forged this wind tome with just an extra point of might. But against a wyvern, this ends up having 6 might instead of 4 might. So this wind tome has very similar attack power to our thunder tome against normal enemies. But against the wyverns, it has more attack power. This is, I think, going to allow us to get these kills without having to rely on dual strikes, especially the dual strikes from Sumia, because they're a little bit less likely. On that note, sometimes you have to... so I like to pair up Chrom and Ellery together because they have a higher chance of dual strikes. Or Robin, sorry. But because we switch Chrom to Archer, he doesn't give enough speed. So we're having to pair up with Sumia here to get speed, and then switching back and forth. So we can trade, basically you've got Robin with Sumia in the back for speed, and Frederick with Chrom in the back for dual strikes, but you can actually trade them back and forth during the battle, depending on what you need. Because Robin can naturally double the archers, but they can't naturally double the barbarians. Okay, with all that out of the way, I want to talk about Lon'qu. Akihiko says, I've been waiting for this and other assorted memes. Hopefully it's not too much of a meme. I want to talk about Lon'qu because when I was playing this game, getting ready to make this series, I played this game a lot in my free time. Not for YouTube, just because I enjoyed playing it. And I found that I really like Lon'qu as a unit, especially on Lunatic Plus and even in Lunatic mode. His ability to just make like amazing outcomes happen when you're on the brink of defeat is extremely valuable in a high variance mode like this. So here's an example. Lon'qu originally did not have enough damage to kill this guy with a crit. So what was happening is anytime that this enemy rolled counter, Lon'qu couldn't fight him safely. Because if I hit him twice, I would kill myself. If I crit him, I would instantly kill myself. What I'm doing here is I'm optimizing his damage so he has just enough damage to kill this guy with a crit. Now, if this guy rolls counter, which he did on this attempt, Lon'qu has a 40% chance to instantly kill him with a crit. And this is, it's really important because people often think like, oh, a crit is only 40% likely to happen. That's not reliable. And yes, that's true. But that's only if you're comparing a 40% crit to a 100% reliable strategy. But in this case, when this enemy has counter, there is no 100% reliable way to beat him. So our best chance is either a 40% crit with Lon'qu or like a 5% crit with somebody else. And that's what makes Lon'qu so good. And in other scenarios, when you're not in the worst case scenario, like say this guy didn't roll counter, then all that's going to happen is that Lon'qu is going to fight him, he's going to severely damage him, and he still has a 40% chance to instantly kill him. So in a normal scenario, his outcomes range from good to phenomenal. And in the worst case scenario, he's also the best unit for getting you out of a situation that has no other outs. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's go ahead and get started. If this guy rolls strength +2, I have to give Lon'qu a defense tonic. He didn't get it this time, so I don't have to give it to him. We're going to jump right into the battle. LJ says, I'll just pretend I understood that. It's a very complicated game, and we're playing on one of the hardest difficulty modes ever created in any Fire Emblem game. Okay, so the first thing I want to tell you is that Robin and Frederick's starting positions do not need to be the same. They can stand over here. They can stand over here. They can even stand all the way over here. It depends on what skills the enemy roll. So the first thing I do is I check this enemy here. If he has counter, we have to stay out of his range. These enemies here, if they have counter, so this guy has counter, we have to stay out of his range. This guy here, he has counter, we have to stay out of his range. You check the wyverns. Do they have counter? No. So Frederick and Robin cannot stand in any of these red squares on turn 1. What we want to do is kill this guy. So we're going to have to use the Sumia pair up because Robin has 16 speed. This guy has 13 speed. With +1 from Crom, we won't have enough speed to kill him. So we're going to pair up with Sumia. I'm also going to check something else because it might be possible to have Frederick attack him first. 18%. Do I want to take that chance? No, I'd actually rather get the experience on Frederick than Robin, funny enough. Okay, so we go here. So if you get this configuration where you have... This is kind of like the furthest west configuration. If you get this configuration, there's a good chance you can take out 1 or more wyverns. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We're going to keep the Killer Lance equipped. And we're going to try to kill this guy with 2 attacks from Wind. The reason we're using Wind is because... In fact, let's see what Sumia's damage is. The Iron Lance, she can actually deal 10 damage with the Iron Lance. So we're actually going to use the Iron Lance here. So if she uses the Iron Lance, she can deal 10 damage. And then if Robin hits twice with the Forged Wind Tome, they can do 30. 30 plus 10 is 40. That's enough to kill this guy. On top of that, if the Wyvern rushes us on enemy phase, we can kill him with the Wind Tome, but we cannot kill him with the Thunder Tome. Okay, we didn't kill him. That's fine. That just means Frederick's going to run in and get the experience, which we actually want Frederick to get the experience. Robin is already over-leveled at this point. We leveled them up too much by accident. All right, I'm going to use the Iron Axe here, I think. Let me check. I'm actually going to use the sword. It's going to improve my evasion in case Frederick does get attacked, but I actually don't think... No, I'm going to use the Iron Axe. I want to test out if the Iron Axe works here. I think these enemies will all ignore Frederick. That didn't matter. Obviously, that guy was dead anyway. Okay, so we did a lot of thinking for a turn that might not even matter. So what you need to do is you want to get Pan to pair up with Lon'qu. This is going to give him enough strength. So right now we have 22 attack power. Enemy has 10 defense. That's 12. 12 times 3 is 36. That's enough to kill him with a crit. The enemy is going to attack us for 29 minus 8, which is 21. We're going to survive with exactly 1 HP. So he's going to hit us. We're going to survive with exactly 1 HP. We're going to counter him with the Killing Edge. If we crit him, we destroy him, we remove him from the battle. If we fail to crit him, then we just die to counter. But that would have happened anyway if we didn't have the Killing Edge. So it just, like, you just use the Killing Edge, because if you don't use it, then you're just going to die anyway. Let's make sure we don't keep anyone else in range. Sometimes you want to use Virion to bait out this archer. If you do that, you have to pair Sully with Virion. If you're not using Virion, which we're not going to use him this time because Robin is fine, you keep Sully next to Lon'qu, because she'll boost his crit rate by a little bit of extra points. Okay, so let's see how this turn goes. There's a good chance Lon'qu just dies here. 40% chance that he bails us out. This is what, like, the worst possible starting luck looks like. We optimized it to give ourselves the best chance possible. That's fine. Okay, the wyverns are moving. Ooh, I didn't really count what would happen when these guys have Aegis. It's fine. All right, crit? No crit. All right, that's fine. So that's a reset. So the Killing Edge gives us a 40% chance to continue the run there. Most of the time, 60% of the time, you're just going to fail. And that's a reset, but it only takes a minute to set up. According to your recap, your YouTube recap, you apparently make up 0.1% of my channel's fans. That's a huge W. Nice. What's that? Is that 10,000 people? That's surprising to me if I've had 10,000 viewers. Okay, we didn't get crit this time. We did get Aegis and Pavis. That's actually not a big deal at all. So we're going to check these enemies in the lead. This guy's counter, so we got to stay out of his range unless we can one-shot him with Frederick, which we might actually be able to do. I want to try something. I'm going to actually keep... Okay, I want to keep Robin out of his range, but I want to put Frederick in his range so that Frederick can one-shot him with the Silver Lance. This guy doesn't have counter. This guy doesn't have counter. We have a really good configuration here. Ideally, we want Robin to kill this guy here. It's really important if we can get Robin to kill this guy. Does he have strength +2? He does. So when this guy has strength +2, you have to make sure to give a defense tonic to Lon'qu. Do not forget to do that. It's very important. Otherwise, he can one-shot Lon'qu. And that would cause me to fail when I could just... It's basically a misplay. It's going to cause me to get a game over when I don't need to get a game over. This makes it so we'll survive with 1 HP. All right, we're getting into good attempts now. Before I do any movements on this attempt, I'm going to go ahead and post my Discord links. One here. One here, and we're going to get right back into it. Pretty quick. I've got this process kind of optimized now. All right, so we really want to kill this guy with Robin and Sumia if possible this time, because we would like Frederick to take a more forward position. I also found that you can win with just the Iron Lance, so I'm not going to waste Killer Lance charges. Okay, wind, dual strike, no. Okay, so we have to use Frederick here, but we still might be okay. We need to stay out of range of the hammer guy if possible. I think I'm actually going to go for the hammer risk. The hammer guy only has like a 5% chance to hit us. It's extremely unlikely. Oh, hold on. No, I can't do that. Because I have to keep the lance equipped. Okay, how do I want to do this? This guy's really annoying. The fact that this guy survived is really annoying. Okay, unfortunately, I can't do what I wanted to do, so I'm going to do this instead. We're going to do the same thing we did last time. Iron Axe here. Now, the difference between this run and the last run is we did get not the best luck, but we did not get the worst luck. In this kind of run, there's no chance for Lon'qu to die. So this is really good. So we can just do this with Lon'qu. Now, Lon'qu is either going to kill this guy or he's going to leave him alive, but he's never going to die from this. Because this guy has Luna, I'm going to see if Virion can fight him because I want to preserve Robin's HP. So 24, 27. We would need an extra 14 defense. I don't think we can get 14 defense. We can get 10 defense. That would put us on 25. Hold on, would 25 be enough? Well, he can only deal 24 damage. Let me make sure I'm understanding this right. 24. So, okay, no, we don't need 14. We need an extra 10 defense, which we can actually get. But I think that would make it so he would just kill us. Let me make sure I'm doing my math correctly. 25, 24. I think we survived this. I'm pretty sure we survived this. So I'm going to show you the strategy where you use Virion to bait out this guy. This guy will always prefer to attack Virion instead of Robin. That preserves Robin's HP so they don't take too much damage this turn. If you're doing this, you want Lisa and Maribel next to Lon'qu to give him a little bit of extra support. And then Rickon is here to basically, he's going to be like a turret for us. Anytime we need him to shoot down somebody with the Elwyn Tome, we're going to use him for that. Yeah, we survive on just one. That's good. Pull this guy out. Get some good experience on Vera, and strength is a good stat. Ooh, that's hurt. That hurts. Dodge. Nope. Okay. That fails. I think we got pretty unlucky there. Those guys... these guys all have less than a 50% chance to hit us. You obviously want their attacks to miss. It says you watch 38 times more than the average viewer. That's because you've been watching my streams. My streams are longer. Hold on, let me move this so I can see the chat. My streams are longer, so the people who watch my streams probably watch more than the average. This is probably the worst configuration that this guy can have. Anything else looks okay. Not bad, not bad. That doesn't scare me. What about the Wyverns? That guy's got counter. This guy's... he has Hawkeye and Luna. You know, I'm not going to mess with this. If this guy has Hawkeye and Luna, I'm not going to mess with that. Because he's going to guaranteed hit me for a ton of damage. What you really want is these Axe Fighters who have like a 30% hit rate to miss you at least just like once per turn. And you'll be fine. This is kind of what I mean by brawling, is like you just kind of have to slug it out and hope for the best. Hawkeye and Luna plus. Do we survive this? 29. I don't think there's any way we survive against Hawkeye and Luna plus on this guy. We have to reset. I was originally using Kellum for when this guy ruled Luna, but I just don't have any space for him on my inventory. I had to bench him, which is unfortunate, but that's the reality. All right, I want to get a decent outcome to make up for like the bad luck that we got in the last few attempts. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. That's can be okay. Fine. Fine. Okay, this is a good starting setup. I want to run this one and see if we can win it. Okay, this guy we can definitely fight with Lon'qu. I'm gonna get Lon'qu set up first. Am I gonna use Virion here? Yes, I'd like to use Virion, but I have to get rid of this guy. I really need Robin and Sumia to get a dual strike here. Can I go into the forward position? I'm wondering if I should go into the forward position. No, I have to pre-damage this guy because he has Aegis. You know what? Actually, I'm going to keep the Killer Lance equipped because I'd like to get crits if I can. Dual strike, please, Sumia. It's not that likely. She has a pretty low chance to dual strike. I never got them to their C support yet. This is another one of those things where, like, if I did better meta strategy, I could have gotten this pair to a C support already. Okay, we have to do the same as last time again. Unfortunately, we just can't catch a break here with this topside luck. I anticipate this stream today taking about 1 to 2 hours, by the way. This is a very fast map. Failed attempts fail pretty quickly. Successful attempts don't take that long. They take like 30 minutes. So we should be able to get this as long as we get a successful attempt at some point in time. All right, I'm going to bait this guy with Virion again, I think. Do this so we can kill this guy with a crit killing edge if we get lucky. And let's go. Robin, please don't die on me this time. That's fine. We survive on 1. That's more contribution than Rickon made last time. Yeah, Rickon's a lot better on this map. Okay, see, like, that's very likely. The crit, we equip the Killer Lance just for that reason. Once again, we equip the Killer Lance exactly for this reason. This is what I mean about you have to use outcomes with high variance, because if you get lucky, they can lead to winning attempts very, very quickly. So, for example, now we're in an extremely good position. We could use Rickon to snipe this guy down. One thing I'd like to do is have Lon'qu kill this guy if possible, but a lot of times he has counters, so you can't. I don't think we can get to 21 damage. I'm pretty sure we could kill him, though. I'm pretty sure we could do it. In fact, let's have Pan do it so we can preserve Lon'qu's HP. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Pan is going to hit him for 12 damage. She's going to hit herself for 12 damage. Let me switch Lon'qu to the Iron Sword, I think. Yeah, Iron Sword does enough. If Lon'qu dual strikes, Lon'qu will kill with the Iron Sword. If Lon'qu does not dual strike, Pan will finish him off. 12 damage we can take. Okay, so that gets some experience onto Pan. She's a really good unit, by the way. Her HP, she has like good bulk and good offense, which is a pretty rare combination. All right, this guy right here, I think Rickon can finish him off with the Elwind Tome. 23, cut that in half, is actually going to be only 11 damage, so we cannot do that. Can Virion finish him off? 22, cut in half is only going to be 11. That's not enough. Yes, we can do it. Hold on. Get the extra 2 damage from Maribel. 25, cut in half is 12 damage. That will be just enough. Rickon gets the kill here. Lisa is just here on healing duty. Okay, so we're going to snipe this guy to weaken him. Although I think Frederick can one-shot him. We have to kill this guy too. Okay, hold on. We have to do a couple things here. I want to get into position to counter the hammer guy on enemy phase. So I want to do that first. We're going to start with the Silver Lance equipped. And then we have to make sure that we switch over to our sword. Dual guard is good. I forgot to put the Roy's Blade in the second slot. If I put the Roy's Blade in the second slot, I could have sent the Silver Lance back. We'll just do this. We'll send the Roy's Blade back. Okay, so I have to pass him the Silver Sword. But I want to make sure that I can kill this guy, and I want to make sure I can be in range of this guy if possible. I can't do both things. So let me make sure I can do this first. This is more important, I think. Switching him over to the sword. We're going to keep Virion next to him, too, for the support bonus. Okay, switch him to the steel sword. I'm going to stay on low HP. It's very unlikely that Virion needs to take any more attacks. Okay, now Robin here. 21 times 2 is enough for the kill. This is why we forged the Wind Tome. I mentioned this in one of the earlier streams. Forging weapons with effective damage is worth 3 times as much as what you're paying for. So forging a Wind Tome is extremely good. Like, this gives us... we only forged 1 point of might on there, but it gives us 3 extra points of damage. It's a huge difference. Didn't matter. In fact, I should have switched to the Iron Lance there to conserve silver Killer Lance charges. Although, honestly, this attempt's probably doomed, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, we're going to heal Pan back up to full. Now, Frederick should be completely fine. This hammer guy has like a 5% hit rate against him. Crit, didn't matter. We double and kill him anyway. So on this turn, I wrote this in my notes. Sumia can move to this tile right here. If you get a really lucky turn 1 and these units have nothing better to do, you can have Rickon stand right here and then have Sumia run over to him and pair up with him. It didn't really work out that way, but I made a note for it anyway. Okay, so these enemies all move forward on this turn. What you want to do is mop up as many as you can while getting in a position to counter everything that you can possibly counter. Now, because this guy has counter, we can't move into this space, unfortunately. This is a pretty unlucky turn 3 RNG. We're going to have to make the best of it. This guy doesn't have counter. That's good. Honestly, I'd like to burn him down from range, though. This guy having counter is pretty bad, actually. This guy having counter is pretty nasty. I want to make sure, no matter what I do to him, that I can kill him in 2 attacks, basically. Oh, this guy having counter is really nasty, too. This might be the time to use a rescue staff. Yeah, this is pretty bad middle turn RNG. What if I do something like this? The problem is if I leave him alive now, I'm going to have to deal with him next turn. Let's see how this plays out. The archers having counter doesn't really bother me. The problem is actually more Robin's health is already getting low. I need to heal them, but I need to do it in a way where my units don't die. How much damage do these guys do to Robin? 10 damage. That's actually a lot. His crit chance is too low. Like, see, this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, a 13% crit chance is nowhere near as good as Lon'qu's crit chance. Okay, hold on. What about this space behind Robin? Is that space in danger? I don't think it is. So I can have Lisa move here, heal Robin. Now Robin goes forward. We're going to switch back to the Thunder Tome because there's no flyers within range of us this turn. I think I'm going to conserve Killer Lance charges. Thunder Tome. Go for it. I could have passed Crom over. I should have done that. I should have passed Crom over. This would have been the turn to do it. Because I naturally double these archers. I don't need Crom. I mean, I don't need Sumia. I can rely on Crom. Well, hold on. Crom helps against these guys, though. Okay. Pretty much everybody's going to attack Robin, except for this guy. So is there a way we can do something like this now? Steel Sword. We'd hit ourselves for 27. That's kind of a problem. There's no way to one-shot him either. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. I could do this. I don't think it'll work. But I could do this. Equip the Silver Lance. This is just on the off chance that this guy actually, the thief actually runs forward and attacks Frederick. I don't think he will. I'm also going to do this. So I have Sully available next turn if I need her. And then this. I will heal Viri on this turn. Hey, Mike. Oh, the poll is getting pretty contentious, isn't it? How many votes do we have? Let's check. People want a lot of votes. About half the people want Sumi to get the Master Seal, which is my plan anyway. Only a couple votes for Lisa, and then a couple of votes for Robin. What's that flapping sound in the background? It's probably my fan, maybe? I'm not sure. I have to have my fan running like all the time. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't make the best use of Cordelia this turn, but we can do okay. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have her unpair Rickon, so I have him available next turn. I'm actually going to switch them around. Yeah, I figured the thief would go for Robin. That's fine. We're doing okay. We can wipe 3 enemies this turn, and then on the next turn, we're going to have to deal with this counter guy. as well as any enemies that fly forward into our range, which a couple of them are going to have counter too. I think my big issue right now is that we're so far back. We can't make the forward... Yeah, we can't get the forward momentum that we need to. Like, to reach this guy, how would we ever reach this guy? This guy right here is a problem if you don't bait him out on the previous turn. We just didn't get enough momentum on turn 3. We could potentially do a plan where we try to move in this direction and then leave only Lon'qu within range of this guy. I think that's a good plan. This is similar to what you would do on turn 1, but it's obviously a little bit different. Let's see, he doesn't have strength +2, and we have our defense tonic already, don't we? No, we don't this time. But that's okay, because we don't need it. Okay, let me think about these guys first. Let me make sure we can clear everything up here first. So we would definitely need to clear this guy with Robin. So let's start with that. Wind Tome guarantees it. Iron Lance is fine. This could absolutely... We're in a bad position, but this could still be a winning attempt. We just have to get a little bit lucky. Do you have a way of reducing background noise? Not really. I've tried it. The noise reduction filter that I tried to use just made my audio sound really choppy and robotic. I think what I need to do is get a better microphone, but I just don't have one yet, unfortunately. Okay, can Virion kill this guy? Probably not, because he has Aegis and Pavis. Ugh, nasty. I have an idea. I have a couple of ideas. This guy's a problem. This guy's like the biggest problem right now. Is there a way for me to block him while also letting Lon'qu do some action? I think there is. I think I see it too. Yeah, 11 sword here. This is good too because it plays around Aegis. Okay, we need a way to switch him back to the Killer Lance while putting a unit here that the enemies will ignore. But we also need to make sure that we kill this archer. Very important that we kill this archer. I'm not really seeing a great way to do that, unfortunately, with our current setup. Just can't reach this guy either. Yeah, 7's not enough. She can survive, but she can't deal enough damage to matter. Can this guy kill Virion? How much damage do we do to these guys? 5 damage, not enough. 10 damage, not enough. God, Virion is just... He just doesn't quite have enough damage. I was thinking about giving him a strength tonic, and I'm really strongly considering it now. I don't think we have enough actions to get rid of all these guys. I have one plan that might work. What about this guy? I mean, not even close. Not even close to enough damage. Okay, so here's my plan. Killed this guy with Crom, which actually we can't even do. We don't even have enough damage. Man, these guys are nasty. Yeah, we lost way too much momentum on turn 3. I feel like we just don't have a way out of this situation. I'm gonna try, though. I've got a couple of ideas. So this is one idea. Well, that didn't work. Ugh. We're not doomed. We're not doomed. We're just in a bad position. So then we go like this. Transfer Fred over. I think the Javelin's better here. We're baiting for dual strikes anyway. No, because we have to kill this archer, so Fred has to be in front. So we're going to do Hand Axe. Hand Axe can clear this guy. By the way, you can use as many Hand Axe and Javelin charges as you need to in this chapter, because after you finish this chapter, you get access to more Hand Axes and more Javelins. Okay, so the last thing we have to do is we have to kill this guy, preferably with Cordelia. How much damage does she deal to him? Not a lot, I'm sure. 19. She would actually deal 14 damage without a pair-up partner. So with Virion, I think she can do it. Problem is we need to get Sully over here to finish off this guy now. Well, I wonder if, hold on a second. This guy can do it. We might be okay. This guy does have Vantage, though, and he's going to hit us for 21, which we can't survive. So, no, we can't do that. Is there any way we can get another unit over here? Oh, Viren can reach. No, he can't. Sully. Sully can't reach. We might be screwed. Oh, hold on. We can use the woods. Yeah, we can attack him. That's right. That's the power of the 1-2 range. Duh. So we're going to do this. Can this guy reach that forest tile? He cannot. So this gets Rickon out of danger. Go fire. Do you have to retreat a bit? Yeah, we had to retreat, and it really screwed us over, honestly. Like, we're in an almost unwinnable position now. In fact, we may not be able to win, because we have to switch him to the Killing Edge, but we also have to switch him to the Steel Sword. Plus, Crom might be in danger, too. I think Crom's fine. I think the guy might actually just attack Crom, which would actually be good for us, because we wouldn't be subject to counter. Problem is we have to kill this guy, which we can't do anymore. I mean... Could this guy kill Virion? 29. 27. Not with the Sully pair up. But I don't think we kill. I think that was the problem. Plus we have to... God, we have to stand here. This is so tricky. This is so hard. I think we're screwed already. I'm just, like, trying everything, but I know that I can't win. But I'm just trying everything anyway. I guess Sully Dual Strike is the way out of here. And even that's not going to work. Bronze Sword. Pair up. Go for this. Go for the Sully Dual Strike, and then Virion miraculously surviving. No, didn't work. Okay. Let's just see what happens. I think we're over. I think we're done. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. That was like a pretty bad attempt. When you forget that tomes are 1-2 range. I forgot too. I don't know if I forgot. I just had tunnel vision on trying to attack from 2 range. Because it's usually such an advantage. But in that case, attacking from 1 range was better. Okay. Decent luck here. Hold on. Does this guy have strength +2? He does not. Okay. Let's just get right into it. I'll examine my luck after I get into the map. Okay. Decent luck here. We already know. No counter. No counter. This guy having counter means we're going to have to do... This is good. I actually want to show you guys what the forward position strategy looks like. Both of these guys having counter is really obnoxious, though. There's a way to do it. It's just frustrating. I keep getting... Okay. We're in a pretty good position. How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this mess? I think I want Frederick in front. I needed to pair him up with Sumi. I already screwed up. Cool. Alright, let's do this. We're just going to do our best to recover. Oh yeah, we can't do it anyway because Frederick needs to be standing here, but Robin needs to be standing here, but also not get hit by counter. So I think if both of these guys have counter, I think you just can't win. I think that's what I'm discovering right now. I think I found this out during my testing. I just couldn't, like, make sense of it. Is there any way through this? I think if both of these guys have counter, I think you can't win. Because you have to do this. You have to have Frederick attack from 2 range here, but then you have to have Robin stand here, and then also attack this guy from 2 range, which you can't do all of those things. I'm going to reset. I'm saving time on resetting here. I'd rather save time on resetting than play out attempts that aren't gonna go anywhere. Save myself more real life time. Okay, so one of these guys having counter is okay. In fact, I prefer it to be this guy because I still want to show off that strategy. This guy doesn't have strength +2, so we can get right into it. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show off. So you do have to do Sumia, not Crom. I messed that up. So you have Sumia fly him over here. Iron Lance strats. 2 hand axe charges. But he has... No, I have to do Killer Lance strats. Because he has Pavis. Nice. This is actually fine. This looks bad, but counter won't do anything because we're going to kill him on enemy phase anyway. We're not going to take any damage from him. Okay, the next problem is that we actually can't get Robin over to the position where I need them to be. I might need to switch... I think the problem is that after I did all my testing, I left, I went back to the world map, and then I came back in. I think I put Robin in the wrong position. I'm finding that out the hard way right now. Because I can't switch him back to the Roy's Blade, which I need him to be equipped with the Roy's Blade. I could do it with Sully. Is this worth it? I don't know. I'm going to try it. Trade him. The Roy's Blade. Switch. Oh, hold on. We want the Bronze Sword equipped. Switch. We're going to transfer Sully over. This is extremely suboptimal. But I'm just doing it anyway, just to see if this strategy works. We can switch back to Iron Lance strats. Okay, this attempt is probably doomed. That dodge helps. That dual strike did not help. Okay, she does need to use the Killer Lance. Good to know. We're iterating, I suppose. This guy encounters a huge problem, by the way. I didn't catch that earlier. Alright. Lon'qu, Killing Edge. I'm going to pull the archer with... Oh no, I can't pull the archer with Virion. Yes, I can. No, I can't, because I need to not get doubled by him. Well, hold on, I can use Chrom, of course. Who wants to pair up with Chrom? I guess Maribel? No, I think actually Virion. Here. Maribel here, Rickon here. I think this attempt dies on turn 1, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I put Rickon in the wrong spot. Extreme stupidity. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that turn didn't happen. We're gonna pretend that attempt didn't happen. That was like the sloppiest attempt I've ever made. I need to look at Robin's starting position. I think I messed something up. I didn't mess something up. I messed up. I was being extremely stupid. I paired up with Chrom. No, hold on. Why can't Robin? Oh, because I only have 5 movement, not 6. Can I do it if Sumia starts here though? Can she reach all the places she needs to reach? I think so. I think this is where I had Sumia starting last time. I think I messed up. I switched Sumia and Robin and then saved the game and then came back the next day and forgot what I was doing. I think we're okay. This guy does not have strength +2. We can jump right into things. Alright, turns out you're at your limit early. You're going to tap out and hit the bed. No worries. Have some good sleep. Get rested for whatever you need to do tonight. Alright, this is a really good starter because we don't have a lot of guys with counter. In fact, we have like no dangerous guys with counter. This means we can do like a really forward position strat. With Frederick maybe here. So I want Frederick here. I'm going to try to do what I was trying to do on the last attempt. Which is this. Frederick pair up with Sumia. Sumia flies me over here. I switch. I use the hand axe on this guy. Actually, it might be better to use it on this guy. Because we're going to kill this guy on enemy phase anyway. Yeah, let's try this. Dodge. Yeah. We're kind of okay. This actually, Frederick's HP being lower might actually cause more enemies to attack him, which might be a good thing. Okay, so then we do this. We go here. We make sure we trade him to the Roy's Blade. We transfer Sumia over to ourselves, and we're going to use the Winch Tome in case enemies want to attack us. It would be nice if we could use our sword, but we can't. In case Wyverns want to attack us. Dodge. Nope. We got good starting RNG on the enemy skills, but we got really bad RNG on, like, dodging attacks. We got hit by, like, 2 attacks that we should have been able... At least we should have reasonably been able to dodge at least one of those attacks. We got hit by both. Now, we're going to bait this guy with Virion. Can we do that? Pretty sure we can. Unless he sees a kill, which he might. Okay, same as last time. Careful not to stand in range of the Axe Fighter. And we go. Dude, I would love to have a physics staff on this chapter. Yeah, they're going after Robin. I noticed they do that. I really don't understand enemy AI targeting. I really don't. I thought I did, but I really don't understand it. Like, I really do not understand why they're going after Robin instead of Lon'qu. They must be factoring in evasion. That's the only explanation. They must be factoring in evasion. I don't know how much they weight it, but they have to factor it in to some extent that I don't understand. This is okay. So we really have to stay... I think we just have to stay out of range of this Wyvern, because we need him to attack Lon'qu, but he won't do it if anybody else is in his range. He has counter this time anyway. Does Steve have counter? No. What about these guys? No and yes. Okay, this is problematic. Extremely problematic, in fact. How do we play around it? This might be a rescue staff moment. I'm going to go Thunder Tome first, and then switch to Wind Tome, because we want crits. Oh my god, Sumia. Absolute embarrassment to the human race. Has she even landed a single attack? I think she got a one crit on that one, like, halfway decent attempt. 26 is good enough for the one-shot. Set up the Wind Tome here. Get our one-shot. And I think we're okay. Because Robin's in a lot of danger, we're going to bait this guy with Virion again. Because the Axe Fighter's dead... No, we can't even move Virion forward because the guy with the bow anyway. Alright, let's try this. We have to... this guy's counter, so we actually have to get a Lon'qu crit here. Which is kind of a stupid plan. But it's the best we've got. Nice dual strike, Sully. Dodge. Nice. Okay, we should be okay. We won't kill ourselves with counter damage here. We will damage ourselves, but we won't kill ourselves. Yeah, so we're fine. Please get the crit. Yes! That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. That attempt right there would have been an instant game over, but instead, Lon'qu gave us the 40% chance to keep playing it out. And honestly, like, our position is really good now because of that. In my opinion, that is a valid strategy. I don't think it has to be 0% or 100%. I think the 40% is worth going for when you can. Alright. This guy... The problem is I want to kill this guy, but I want Frederick to move forward at the same time. Which I think I can do, actually. I'm going to do the same thing as last time. Does this guy have counter? No, he doesn't. Can we dodge his attacks? Not super reliably, but theoretically we could. But the problem is I don't want the hammer guy to attack him. I think we're okay. I'm going to go for Silver Lance here. Hold on. I just remembered. We're going to move the... The problem is, though, if we send the Silver Lance back to the convoy... Oh, we can pull it back out later. No, this is good. This is actually really good. This is extremely good. Okay, hold on. So we're going to equip the Silver Lance. We're going to have the Roy's Blade in the second slot. After we kill this guy, we're going to send the Silver Lance back to the convoy. I'm an idiot. Because he has Pavis, we can't kill him, but that's okay. Somebody else can kill him. So we just have to kind of do the same thing. We just have to do the... We have to trade him, which is what we were going to do anyway. It's a little frustrating that it worked out that way, though. But that was my own fault for being stupid. Can we kill this guy with anyone other than Robin? It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's just do this. Should be okay. I should have healed before I moved forward, though. Instead of after. I'm misplaying a lot today. I don't know why I'm misplaying so much today. I guess it's because I woke up at like 4 in the morning. And I haven't gone back to sleep yet. Probably has something to do with it. Okay, what about these guys? 7 and 19. I'm pretty sure we can get the kill here with Pan. 12 plus 12. Yeah, same thing as last time. We'll counter damage ourselves, but not too much. Fire Tome is not enough. Elwind Tome's enough, but it's not super accurate. But I can make it more accurate. We have to do things in a weird order here. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm going to have everything that I need. I think Sully's actually going to have to kill this thief. But hold on, we have to get Viron over. We have to get Viron over here, and then have him kill the thief. So we have to get rid of this guy first. Can Rickon kill this fellow? No, not at all. So we have to get Rickon to kill this guy before we do anything else. But we want this guy to get out of the way before we want this guy to not be in our way before we move anybody, but we need to move people before Rickon moves. This is tricky. Maybe I just go for the risky 86%. I mean, 86 is actually pretty likely with dual RN. Do you have the average growth mode on, or does Awakening only have random growths? I don't use any mods or anything like that, so this is just the default. The growths are just random. I think they do some weird things. I do think they do a couple of weird things, like they try to make it... I'm gonna do this. Hold on. How much move does she have? 5? 7? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna move her here before Rickon attacks to increase his accuracy. It's kind of a waste of her action, but it's better than doing nothing. This should kill. Yes. Okay, now our other characters can move through this space. So I think the growths in this game, I think they try to normalize. Like if Robin gets a really bad level up, I think on the next attempt or on the next time you level up, they'll actually like make you more likely to gain stats. I'm not 100% sure, but they are random. It's not like average growths or anything like that. All right, so we need to equip our Roy's Blade here. It would have been nice to use Steel Sword charges, but oh well. Iron Bow is pretty much guaranteed to kill here. Crit doesn't matter, but I guess it's nice. Better than no crit, I suppose. And we're going to do this from this position. Do I want Lon'qu or Pan to get the experience? I actually want Lon'qu to get the experience, I think. This should be totally safe. 13. We're good. And then Lisa is going to heal him. And then on the next turn, this is really good positioning too. We happen to, because we had more forward momentum this time, we have good positioning. So next turn, Cordelia can move to this square. And she will be able to pair up with Lisa. And then Lisa can move Cordelia further than she would be able to move on her first turn otherwise. Okay, so we should kill the hammer guy here. With Frederick, he has a 5% chance to hit us. It's very unlikely. Plus, we can even dual guard, so it's even less likely. Nice dual strike. Love to get experience on Crom. Alright, so we want to wipe as many of these guys as possible, and ideally get into position to counter one or more of these enemies. If we can. Let me check on which of these enemies have counter. Okay, this guy in the back having counter is a huge problem, unfortunately. It means we might have to fall back this turn. Or use rescue strats. I would need Sumia, but I can't get Sumia. Can I? Not in the way that I want to. Well, actually, I might be able to. Let me try. I got a couple of ideas. Mend. I've got some ideas. I've got some ideas that might work. Okay, we're going to go like this. We're going to take Crom. Because we can double this guy with Crom's pair up. We're going to switch to the Thunder Tome because we're not fighting any flyers this turn. With Crom's higher chance of dual striking, this is going to make us more deadly during our enemy phase sweep. And it's also going to give us better defense against the enemy attacks. Nice. That's fine. Dual strike would have been better, but it's fine. Okay. Now I'm very strongly considering having Frederick either stand here and counter this guy on enemy phase, or run in and kill him, and then use a rescue staff. I think because I can kill him on enemy phase, I think I don't have to waste the rescue staff. Let me check. 23 plus 12 is actually only 35, so we can never die here. This guy having counter is a problem, though, but I think he'll only attack Robin. So this guy's going to attack Robin. Robin's going to counter damage themselves. Then this guy's going to attack Robin. Robin should be okay. Then this guy's going to attack Robin. Then Robin should be okay. Then this guy's going to attack Frederick. And then Frederick should be guaranteed to survive because this matchup here, we're going to deal 23 damage to him, 23 damage to ourselves. He's going to deal 12 damage to us. We're going to be alive on 1 HP. And then because he moves last, this shouldn't cause any of the other enemies to see lethal on us. And even if they do, they have a pretty low chance of hitting Frederick here. Is it a good idea to keep Virion in range of that guy? I don't think so. Okay, so the next thing I have to worry about is this guy's pass. We're totally safe here. So I'm going to do this. Make sure to get Cordelia over here. I'm going to heal Virion up in case I need him next turn. Get these two ready to run in if they need to. And get Cordelia ready to run in if she needs to. This isn't the best, but it's the best that we can do right now. I think this thief with counter is attacking Frederick. Okay, interesting. I don't know why he did that. I 1,000,000% do not understand the enemy targeting in this game. I swear to you, why in the world would that thief attack Frederick instead of attacking Robin? It makes literally no sense at all. It makes no sense whatsoever. And then this guy's attacking Robin when Frederick's on like 3 HP. It makes no sense. Why are they doing this? Why did the thief attack him? It makes no sense. Let's examine this. Literally, let's examine this. Like, what in the world just happened? Why would that thief ever attack Frederick instead of attacking Robin? Frederick has more defense. Frederick has more HP. Alright, whatever. We're going to remember that for next time. Does this guy have strength +2? No. This guy having counter is a problem. This is like a not great attempt, but it's worth trying. Like I said, on this map, like every attempt is basically worth trying. This guy having counter is annoying too. This is going to be annoying on turn 3. These guys are annoying on turn 1. If we somehow get through this turn 1, like, slaughter, we're basically still almost guaranteed to fail here. Alright. This guy we need to kill. And we need to end on this space with Robin, ideally in the best possible position to only take 1 attack. Do either of these guys have Hawkeye? No. Okay. We're going to be relying on a little bit of luck here. Sumia. Sumia, please! What is her hit rate on these guys? I'm raging over here. Get our Wind Tome. Kill this guy. I swear to, like, when we get back over here, I'm gonna look at this guy and see if there's if I can figure out any reason why this guy would ever target Frederick instead of Robin. It makes no sense. It makes literally no sense. Are we baiting this guy? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Alright, let's see how it goes. Extremely messy attempt again. The thing about this map is that, like, every single attempt feels messy until suddenly you just get the one that works. And then it feels great. Okay, thank you, Sumia. Although, really, like... okay. Dodge there would have been nice, but you can't rely on... I mean, you can't guarantee dodges. But that was the best chance we had to win right there. We just have to rely on... Like I said, we just have to rely on your best possible chance. Failed attempts take, like, 2 minutes. And then once you get into things, it's, like, ready to go. We're going to have to rely on a Lon'qu crit here. No, too many of these guys have counter. If I see like 3 or 4 guys with counter, I just reset. It's just not worth it. It requires too much good luck to get like through that many counters. I don't mind playing around counter. I don't even mind like having to do risky like anti-counter strats. But when like every enemy on the map has counter, it's just not worth it. Okay, we've got good Lon'qu RNG, so that's a good start. Counter here, that sucks. Counter here, that's okay. Counter here, that sucks. Counter here, that sucks. Okay, whatever. Once again, we're just doing the same thing as last time. We really need good Robin luck here. Sumia? No? I want to check her hit rate against these guys. I keep forgetting to do that. I guess technically that guy's on a forest, so cut him a little bit of slack. Okay, same as last time. This is just an attempt where you have to rely on good Robin luck. And I think if you have to rely on good Robin luck, it's pretty much always using the Virion bait, because that reduces the amount of Robin luck that you need by at least pulling the archer away from him. Also, putting Rickon next to Virion probably increases his matchup against the archer. Okay, so this is going to be a luck attempt. Are we going to get the good luck or are we going to get the bad luck? Virion surviving on 1 is guaranteed. Robin surviving is the tricky part. We need that dodge, which we got. Now we need 1 more dodge, which we did not get, so we're dead. Getting 2 dodges, I think, is about like 30% to 40% likely here. So, I mean, it's not like super likely, but it's worth at least trying, because if it succeeds, then we got a winning attempt on our hands. No strength +2. We don't have a bunch of guys with counters, so let's just play it out. And the reason I check for strength +2 is because if this guy has strength +2, you have to use a defense tonic to keep Lon'qu alive. Alright, good, good, good. This guy's a little messy. We might be able to dodge these two. Okay, so hold on. This guy doesn't have counter, right? He doesn't. He does have guaranteed hit rates, though. God, this is front. Look at this. They have full coverage of the entire map. Like, there's no safe place to stand because this guy has Hawkeye, and for some reason he won't target Lon'qu. There's like some kind of like anti-Robin targeting AI, I swear. Like, the enemies behave. I can always predict how they're going to behave, except for the times when like they just either attack Robin when they shouldn't, or they don't attack Robin when they should. It's bizarre. Okay, this attempt's really weird because I have to stay out of range of both of these guys. I wonder if I do this. I haven't done this starting configuration in a while. I'm going to do this. Can the thief reach me? He can't. I wish he could. Honestly, I wish that he could. I'm going to do this. Thunder Tome. I can't bait just the archer, I don't think. Can I? Yes, he can target this square. Do I want to? No. Because these two characters are only fighting 3 non-dangerous enemies this turn, I actually don't want to bait the archer this turn. What I want is for Virion and everyone else to be in a good position to jump in next turn and help me cut, like pick up the slack. Not there. Okay. So this is like a guaranteed, more of like a guaranteed opener. But the problem with the guaranteed opener is that we don't really gain a lot of momentum on turn 1. So this will be a good example of why like safe, like consistent strategies aren't that great on Lunatic Plus, because what you're going to see is that we're going to be too slow on turn 2. This is fine. Great. Would have loved that crit if the enemy had counter. Yeah, so what the problem now is that we don't like have the actions we need to clean up everything else on turn 2. I mean, we might be fine though. This might be okay. It just means we have to gain a lot of momentum on turn 2 that we didn't gain on turn 1. So first of all, Robin has to kill. See, this happened on the previous attempt too, is that Robin had to run forward to kill this guy, but once we do that, we don't have enough actions to clear up everyone else. Silver Lance, Roy's Blade. We want to be in this position to counter the hammer. I think he doesn't have... Yeah, we can do this. Let's heal him before we move anyone else. Maribel. Heal. Okay. We might run out of actions here, but I want to try to exhaust all of our options first before I give up. So Silver Lance here. Now we have to make sure that we switch him back. Yeah, so just to really illustrate my point, these thieves deal 0 damage to Frederick, And for some reason, this one thought it was a good idea to attack Frederick instead of attacking Robin on that failed attempt. That was nonsense, pure nonsense, in every sense of the word. Okay. Virion, I'm gonna use him now. Equip the steel sword so we don't waste Roy's blade charges, and then aim for a Frederick dual strike here. Frederick? No, that's fine. It would have been good, but like, oh well. We might not have the actions needed to kill this wyvern. That's the issue I'm seeing now. I got a couple ideas though. So first is this. He's gonna hit us for 21 with Vantage Plus, and then we're gonna kill him. That's fine. Before I move Robin, I'm gonna have Rickon attack first, because there's a chance to get a Robin dual strike here. Elwind for 12, and then potentially a Robin dual strike for the kill. Didn't get it, that's fine. Now Robin goes here, kills this guy with Wind. Is it a guaranteed kill? It is. Wait, hold on. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to switch Sumia to the Iron Lance to conserve Killer Lance charges. Do that whenever you can. You have plenty of Killer Lance charges, but still, if you can remember to conserve charges, it's better than not conserving them. Okay, now we just have to get Lon'qu to kill this guy. I think Lon'qu does 17 damage, but that's with the Pan pair-up, and we're not going to have the Pan pair-up. We're going to have the Sully pair-up, so we might not have enough damage. I mean, we got to at least go for it, right? What's our other alternative? Virion dual strike is 35% likely to happen. I don't think so. Let's go Lon'qu. The good thing is we got C support with Sully already, so our damage output's going to be pretty good. We have to kill him here though, otherwise we get hit with. Otherwise we kill ourselves with counter damage. Yeah, this is gonna be like a Hail Mary play. This is our 40% Lon'qu. Didn't get it. I think having a 40% chance, though, is better than having a 0% chance. We just didn't get it that time. Alright. Counter, that's fine. We can play around it. Counter, oh my god. Counter. Hawkeye, that sucks too. Hawkeye on him. Because Robin needs to dodge both of these attacks, and both of those guys have Hawkeye, I think I'm going to reset here. We could have maybe played another passive turn 1 opener. I'll think about it, but I didn't want to do 2 bad attempts in a row. I want to do like 1 good attempt. I want to show you guys what 1 good attempt looks like. Just have to get the good turn 1 RNG. This is looking okay. That's okay. This is okay. Yeah, this is worth playing. I forgot to check if this guy had a strength +2 though. Bailed out. Okay. Killing Edge. Pan, get over here. Now let's exit. That is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. There's no reason that needed to happen. Pretty sure we're okay. It's just really stupid that like why? Like literally why? What's the matchup without Pan look like? 29, 21. I mean, I think we're fine anyway. It's just wasted my actions on what could have been a good attempt. Alright, let's look at the top side. We have to kill this guy with Robin. Can I stand here? Kinda don't want to, because I don't want the thief to hit me. Sumia, I'm begging you. Please. Please land a dual strike here. Classic Sumia. Man, this is just like the sad clown attempt. Wind Tome is actually fine. Problem is we have to actually kill this guy with Frederick right now. Does this guy have counter? Yeah, he does. So we gotta stay out of his range. Can we do it from this tile? Oh, the hammer guy has 100% hit rate on me. You can actually play this out if the hammer guy has Hawkeye. I'll show you that if we can get through turn 1. at this point. This is already a nasty turn 1. Virion unfortunately can't stand here this turn because I messed up my Sully actions. Let's do this. Sumia is not earning her Master Seal right now. No kidding. She's really disappointing me today. Guard. Well, that's actually good. She got the dual guard. Nice. Crit didn't matter. We were going to kill that guy anyway. Crit. Crit. Nice. That kind of helps alleviate a little bit of pressure. Alright. Man, this looks just as bad as like the slow passive turn 1 opener. Because we got so unlucky and I can't believe I wasted that. I wasted like 3 actions. And now we don't even have Pan in the right position. Like, everything about this is bad. Okay, let's start with this. Can we kill this guy? If we hit him, yes. I think this is worth it. There's not much else for Virion to do this turn. It's worth taking a risky shot if that character has nothing else to do, and you have them do it first, because then if they miss, then you can bail them out. Can Rickon kill this guy? It looks like he can, pretty reliably too with the Fire Tome. So let's do that. Okay. Problem is we cannot counter the hammer user with Frederick, so we have to do it with Robin. So keep that in mind. Silver Lance is not going to get the kill here either, because this... God, we have like every unlucky thing that could possibly happen in one attempt. All like just like bundled together. Crom, maybe bail me out here. Is that the play, or is this the play? We can't double, so we'd have to get a Killer Lance crit, right? We could do this. This is an interesting way of doing it. I can't believe she has a 42% chance to crit. Okay, let's go for... No, I don't like that. I just don't. What about this guy? He has counter, so we can't fight him at 1 range. Alright, let's do this. Crom. Based, but not enough damage. Yeah, we might be screwed here. Sully, maybe? But then we can't get anyone close enough. Yeah, Lisa's too far back. Lon'qu's too far back. We basically have 3 actions available to kill 3 enemies, but only one of our actions is actually like a fighter. Which is pretty bad. What's the play here? I mean, I feel like we have to do this. The problem is, even if we somehow magically survive this turn... God, Sumi is such an embarrassment. Even if we somehow magically survive this turn, our next turn is going to be completely screwed because we have all of these enemies still alive. We didn't manage to bait anything out. But we're not even going to survive this turn. This turn's already, like, bricked. This attempt's already bricked. Like, we can do this. Does this guy have pass? I think on top of everything else, this archer even has pass. Okay, no, he doesn't. Okay, so what is he going to do? He's going to attack Robin for 8 damage and kill Robin. Unless Robin dodges. I guess. That's my play. That's my out here. Pretty pathetic. And even then... Yeah. Even then, we would have been out of luck next turn anyway. Okay, try again. This map is brutal, by the way. It's brutal in a different way than the previous chapters because I feel like you just have to keep restarting until you just find a way through this absolute nightmare. Does this guy have strength +2? No. I'm going to try doing the passive strategy that we used on the attempt before the previous one. It actually kind of worked a little bit better than I expected. I want to try that again. Standing here with Frederick and Crom. And then have Sumia and Robin right behind them. We'll do Thunder Tome because we're not fighting any flyers. Lon'qu needs to get this crit. That is one problem. Sully can stand here, right? The archer can't even attack us anyway. Well, do we want the archer? No, we don't even want the archer. We want to have a bunch of actions available next turn if we somehow get through this. I actually think I'm going to do this. Because last turn, one of the problems we were having is Lisa not being far enough forward. So I'm going to keep Maribel in the back, Lisa in the front. That's bad. That's a bad start. I think we're still okay, though. I'm pretty sure this opener is actually guaranteed. I just don't like using it because the momentum is too slow. Yeah, Robin survives on 1, even if that guy has Luna, and if the Axe Fighter hits us. Pretty based. Counter. Crit. Nice. This is the 40% Lon'qu miracle that we're talking about. This is why you field Lon'qu, because 40% chance to play her on counter instead of a 0% chance to play her on counter. Okay. We got a lot of considerations to make now. We want to clear these 4 enemies, and ideally, if this guy doesn't... Okay, this guy's Hawkeye, so we actually don't want Frederick to end here. We want Frederick to end here, and we want Robin to end here if possible. But we have to get them back to full health. This guy doesn't have counter. We can't get into that square anyway. No biggie. Okay, so yeah, let's do this first. Equip our Wind Tome. Now Virion has a chance to dual strike with Robin, which would kill this guy. And a crit. Crit helps too. Just gets us closer to our damage that we need to kill this guy. $21. 20. God, Robin's health is really low. But we're gonna dodge this hammer, right? Like that's the thing, is we're gonna dodge the hammer. Frederick has a much better chance to dodge it, though. Oh, he has Hawkeye. Right. Yeah, we're not going to dodge the hammer. So we have to find out how much damage is the hammer going to do. It's going to do 28 minus 17. So... Hold on, let me get my calculator. I don't know why Guys, I woke up way too early today to be doing this. 28 minus 17. Okay, he's going to deal 11 damage. All we need to do is get up to 11 HP. We're totally fine. All right, so let's get rid of I think we have to have Frederick kill this guy. God, why does this guy keep having Pavis? I don't think we have enough actions anymore. This is really frustrating. Again, I got screwed over. 14. 15. We can kill him with this. Okay, I think we might be okay. I think this might be recoverable. So we're going to do the Pan Lon'qu swap strategy. So Pan hits here, kills this guy. Then we use Sully to swap Lon'qu into the lead, which is good anyway because Sully already has a C support with Lon'qu. This guy's counter, but we just kill him anyway. Even with the Iron Sword, we kill this guy. Right? Yes. Boom. Player on counter with the one-shot. And let's heal Robin as much as possible. Let's do Mend even. I don't want to screw around. I want to get Robin back up to full HP. They might not need it this turn, but in future turns we might not get a chance to heal them again. So it's important to heal them up to full now. Okay. Now I think Robin is guaranteed to kill this guy here. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to get a guaranteed kill on this guy using the Wind Tome. 20 plus 20 is 40. Oh, no, it doesn't because the idiot has Aegis. What happens if we don't kill this guy? He kills Rickon or Lisa. Perfect. I guess we're relying on Asumia dual strike. I mean, there's nothing else we could have done anyway. This is the most optimal play we could have made this turn. Assuming we kill this guy, which is maybe likely. Are you kidding me? She has a 95% chance to hit. Why does she keep missing? Something weird's going on. Killer Lance. I guess we go for Sumiya dual strikes. Didn't get it, of course. Okay, what is this guy gonna do? He's gonna attack Virion. Cool. That was a fun attempt. I feel like we made the best possible play there. We still got screwed over. But I mean, we had a 30% chance. No, we had a higher than 30% chance to get bailed out, so it's not like we had a 0% chance. It's just, I wish we could have maximized our odds a little bit more. But we had to start with the slow turn 1 opener, which set us back on turn 2. Does he have strength +2? Yes, he does. Make sure when this guy has strength +2 that you give the defense tonic to Lon'qu. It's very important. Without this, the entire attempt is automatically bricked. Okay. We're going to set up Lon'qu to fight this guy. The good thing is, I think actually we have to dodge him anyway. Which we have, I think, a good chance to dodge. I think because this guy ruled Luna, we have to actually dodge him anyway. 31 minus 5 is still like 25. Yeah, we just have to dodge him. Which we're also likely to do. Okay, let's start looking at these guys. Oh, okay, this is a really good enemy opener. This is an extremely good enemy opener. We can actually do a forward strategy with Robin, potentially. No, because, excuse me, this guy has Hawkeye and Luna Plus. I'd rather have Frederick in his range instead of Robin in his range. I don't know if I can set that up, but I have to get a Sumiya dual strike here, which, as we're learning, she just does not do. What is her hit rate on these guys? God, her hit rate is really high, and she keeps missing. Super frustrating. I'm gonna go with Wind Tome to set me up better for the Wyvern next turn, I think. Sumiya, please. Arrgh. She's really frustrating me today. She is really frustrating me today. The best we can do with this is the middle opener. If Sumiya would just land one of these dual strikes, we could do an aggressive opener with Frederick in front and kill this thief on turn 1. We just cannot get it for the life of us. This guy is Hawkeye, so I think I'm actually going to bait him with Virion. And we're just going to rely on Lon'qu's ability to dodge here. That's fine. Guaranteed survival. Robin should be pretty close to guaranteed survival here. Unless we get hit twice, which of course we're going to, because I said that out loud. Okay. That's extremely likely to dodge at least one of those attacks. Okay, Lon'qu didn't get the dodge. I'm pretty sure that guy has like a 10% chance to hit Lon'qu, but whatever. We're just going to move past it. Move on with our lives. This is why at the start of this video I said that this chapter is a brawl. An absolute brawl. Counter doesn't matter. Counter on him matters a little bit. This guy having Aegis really sucks. It's worth playing. It's worth playing. It's not ideal, but it's worth playing. I think on this attempt I'm actually going to do this. Because we're probably going to have to swap anyway. Absolute clown festival. Is that Virion? I grabbed Virion instead of Chrom. I'm a complete idiot. Okay, this attempt is already over, but whatever. What do we even do here? I guess this. I guess that's the thing you have to be careful about if you're using Archer Chrom, is to not mistake him for Virion. Okay. Do this. Can Chrom fight this guy? I'm pretty sure he can. I guess just do this. This is probably failure due to misplay. I mean, we can get some good dodges here, though. That's fine. I think we're banking on a Lon'qu to crit anyway, so this is like not a great attempt to begin with. This is like a bail me out, please, Lon'qu attempt. Crit? No. Crit? Yes. You get 2 chances to crit, by the way. That's why it's even more likely than 40%. Alright. What do we do from here? This guy of encounter is an issue, but it's actually not as big of a deal as you might imagine. Silver Lance. Kill this guy. We got the Steel Sword. We're going to send the Roy's Blade back. No, I'm going to send the Silver Lance back in case I don't get a chance to pass my inventory. But I think I will. But just in case. Can Pan kill this guy? No. So I'm going to use them to kill this guy because might as well. And in that case, I'm going to use Lon'qu for it. This should be guaranteed. Okay, I need my scrub units to clean up this guy. Is there like any chance of that happening? I don't really see it. Am I crazy, or is 19 plus 19 38? Why was I not getting the kills on these guys without the 4-inch wind tome? I think it was the boss that I needed the wind tome for. Maybe some of them have different HP, or I must have leveled up and gained magic. I'm not sure. I'll check again at the start of the next battle. The wind tome is actually worth less anyway, though. Um, 14. I can't take this hit. I gotta do this. Okay. $15. $11. Plus 18. Okay, the Thunder Tome gives us just enough damage. If we get this dual strike, we can kill this guy. Dual strike? Oh no, it doesn't. Sully can get the kill. This was a really sloppy opener. Really extremely sloppy. I'm going to use the Wind Tome here because it's worth less gold. I mean, we're okay. We're doing okay here. I have to find a turn where I can pass Crom over to Frederick, though. It's so funny that he's stuck with Virion this whole time. Oh, great. I can't reach him. Perfect. Well, this attempt's over. Oh, no. That's right. I specifically put the Roy's Blade into my front slot in case I wasn't able to reach him. So that was actually good planning on my part. For once. Making actually good plans instead of constant misplays. This has been like the sloppiest stream ever since I started this series. I'm really sorry for that. I made like 10 misplays in the first hour. We always dodge that, by the way. It's like that attack will like never hit you ever. I mean, I guess technically it can, but it's extremely, it's like super unlikely. I don't even know how unlikely it is. It's, I'll show you. Yeah, so this has a 20% chance to hit me, and the hammer is way less accurate than the short axe. So it's probably like a 5% chance to hit Frederick with the hammer. Alright, this guy, we can't stay in his range, so we're pretty much doing a passive strategy. Passive turn 3. We've gotten to turn 3 2 times now. Both times we got stuck with the passive strategy. This guy's counter again, too. We're getting the same luck a lot. I'd like to get Sumia over here. How do I get Crom into the position where I want? I can't get Virion out of here. I'm stuck with Virion. But I need Crom. I need Crom so bad. I need his dual strikes. I'm pretty sure he gives more speed, too. He does, yeah. Crom gives 1 speed, Virion gives no speed. I need Crom, but I messed up on turn 1. This is one of those things I mentioned where, like, if you make a mistake on turn 1, it might not punish you right away, but it will punish you later. I need Robin on this tile. Have to kill this guy. Well, hold on, he has Hawkeye. That might be bad. 9, 26 is 35. If anything else can deal even 1 damage to me, which the thief actually can. Okay, hold on. I can't fight this guy this turn. I think this is the solution. I just have to accept that I can't fight this guy this turn. So if that's the case, the next best option is to do this. Heal. Kill this guy. This is why I have the... No, this is not why I have the Wind Tome. This is why I have the Thunder Tome. I have to figure out why I brought that Wind Tome with me. I know I brought it for a reason. I know I forged it because I needed it to get guaranteed kills on certain enemies. Maybe it only happens if Robin doesn't level up their magic. We might not get a chance to check though because this might actually be the winning attempt. Okay, so we got to stay out of this guy's range. Apparently the thief is going to attack Frederick, but probably not. We can't have anyone else go in range. I think I can get Crom back now. The way I do it is kind of weird. I pass Virion over to Crom. Sully can stand here. Lisa, heal your brother. No, I can't do what I wanted to do. Because the short axe guy could reach me. God, this is frustrating. Well, now I can't pair anyone up with Frederick. What about Crom versus this guy? 13, 13. I think this works. What about Virion, though? Can Virion fight him? Of course not. But I can fight him without Virion. So I think I'm just going to pass Virion back. Which seems stupid. Oh, hold on. I can do it. I can do it. I found the solution. Okay, switch. Give Crom to Frederick. Pair up with Lisa to get out of there. And then Rickon... Actually, I need Rickon to get Cordelia over here. Do I? I think she's actually fine if she just hangs out here. I think it's better if Rickon does this. So I have more actions available next turn. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, okay, now the thief attacks Robin, sure. I love the enemy AI in this game. It's not completely random. Would have been nice if they did that on the last attempt. When it would have won me the attempt. Okay, now we're in actually in a surprisingly really good position to clear the map. This guy often ends up being the biggest problem. Unfortunately, he moves to a random spot. If he moves to this spot, this is the absolute worst thing that can happen. Especially if he has counter, which of course he does. Why wouldn't he? You want him to move up here with the rest of the enemies, but for some reason, sometimes he moves over here. I do not know why he does that. He just randomly decides that he likes doing that on certain days of the week. This is a really bad opener. Yeah, we're just pretty much relying on Sumia dual strikes again, because again, this guy has Aegis on the exact attempt where we don't want him to have Aegis. I wonder if this is better. Hand axe. 28. This is a much higher chance to get the dual strike. I'm gonna go for this. Okay, now what we need to do is get like everybody else out of range of this guy, which is practically impossible. If he's like 1 square closer, you can have Virion or someone else shoot him down, but we just can't reach him. Look at that. He's just right out of our range. So he has like full coverage of the entire map next turn, but we can't do anything about him this turn. Very, very, very frustrating. I don't think we could even get rid of this thief anyway. I don't see how we could ever get rid of him. We can't get Rickon out safely. I guess we can do this. I'm gonna equip the Wind Tome. I need to heal Robin, but I also need to attack this guy. I can't do both. So I guess I'll just do this. Should I go for Wilderwind crits? Yeah, I'm kind of in panic mode here. I need a crit. Didn't get it. 14. Can I deal 14? At least, can I please just deal 14 damage to this guy? With Pan's help, I'm pretty sure I can. I need that crit. I need to get a crit. Okay, so either Lon'qu needs to get a crit against this guy, or... Oh, but there's no way for us to protect Rickon anyway. Well, I got one more idea. 10. 31. There's no way for any of our units to survive anymore. God, this sucks. This sucks, man. Does he have pass too? Yeah, of course he has pass. If he didn't have pass, this would be safe. I swear, they always have the worst possible skill at the worst possible moment. I'm just trying to figure out if there's any way for us to maximize our chances of success here. They both have 30 effective HP. This guy is exactly 31 attack. Does standing in the woods help? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I think this is my best play. Go here. 8. 11. Does he have... Well, he doesn't have Hawkeye. He can't have Hawkeye. There's no way for me to protect Lisa and Varian both, though. I should have paired her up with Cordelia, which I think I still can. Okay. Pair her up with Cordelia. I'm gonna go like this. Stand here to block Rickon and equip a sword so that I have the highest possible chance to dodge this attack. I think he's gonna fly at Sully and attack her, and she has to dodge it for us to survive here. Cool story, bro. By the way, that's exact lethal. That's exact lethal. So that's fun. So this is a good example of how you can iterate. So in order to prevent that situation from happening again, I'm going to give Sully a defense tonic. It's an absolute waste of money. I'm going to do it anyway. Just so, because we got into that position, a pretty similar position to that position twice now. I also have to give one to Lon'qu on this attempt. We've gotten into that position a few times. I'm wondering if we also give the strength tonic to Virion. These tonics help a lot with consistency, but they're actually better on your main units. Like a defense tonic on Robin would improve our consistency a lot here. But I'm just holding back because they're worth a lot of money. They're worth 150 gold. I just don't have that much money to waste. Alright, let's try this again. Counters, whatever. We have to live or die with it anyway. Oh my god, every single enemy on the map has counter, don't they? Cool, this attempt is worth doing. No, it's not. I can't fight that many enemies with counter. We saved Sumia having the defense tonic. We did not save Lon'qu having the defense tonic, so we have to make sure to do that if it's needed. Counter. Counter. Okay, this is fine. Stay out of range of this guy and this guy. which actually we can't do. Okay, we're going to have to use rescue this time. I really, really, really don't want to use a rescue staff on this chapter, because we had to use one on chapter 5 that we didn't need to use either. I'm getting really frustrated. I'm getting really frustrated that I'm just getting so unlucky. Okay, first of all, we have to kill this guy anyway. So let's try that first. Let's see if we can even do that. Okay, finally we got a good dual strike there. Okay, because I got that dual strike, I will use the rescue strategy that I really don't want to use, because it's a waste of resources that we don't need to use. So we're going to hand axe here. This is going to make it so that when he attacks, we won't deal any counter damage to ourselves. Then you have to do Virion here, Lisa here, rescue. No, you need Rickon. Rickon's boosted magic gives her the range to rescue Frederick. You pull Frederick back. Lon'qu has to get a crit too, by the way. This isn't even a guaranteed attempt. This is like a 40% chance for Lon'qu to get a crit attempt. Sully can trade the Roy's Blade into his inventory, so he can fight on enemy phase if he needs to. And we go. I love how Sumia actually lands her crits and dual strikes on the attempts that don't matter. So that happened because we weakened the enemy before enemy phase. Otherwise, we would have hit ourselves for counter damage there. Crit? Nope. You need that crit. That's the only way you can get through there if that guy starts with counter. It might seem stupid to rely on like Lon'qu landing a crit, but just keep in mind, it's either you just immediately fail every single attempt where this guy has counter, or you give yourself a 40% chance to potentially not immediately fail. That's kind of the point of using the killing edge there. This is an okay attempt, but this guy having Hawkeye is kind of a problem. I might go with a passive opener this time, especially because this guy started with counter. Yeah. It's honestly really annoying me that the thieves are being so erratic with their targeting AI. It's frustrating me a lot. I'm going to do Frederick. This guy's counter, though. I can't do that. I can't do a passive opener when this guy's counter. Cool. Okay. Why not? I'll do this. Sumia? She really loves missing, doesn't she? Okay, so we're going to have to do this. This is basically like an already doomed attempt. This guy had counter, right? Yeah, okay. Let's just start as fast as possible. If this guy has counter, just get it over with. Go. 40%. 40%. Nope. 2 chances to crit. We didn't get it. We're getting about 1 in 4 crits, which is a little less than expected, but I'm starting to think that the crit math is also dual RN. I don't think it's single RN, because I never get anywhere near as many crits as I think I should. Like, not even close. Like, and this is documented. Like, you can watch the previous streams. We are getting, like, 1 in 4 crits instead of, like, half, like 40%. Like, it's not even close to 40%. This guy doesn't have counter, right? Okay, I can do a passive opener this time, which is what I want to do. I wanted to do that last time. We got to take the risk with Lon'qu, no matter what. This guy has counter, so we're going to do passive opener. Frederick here. One of these guys had counter, right? It was the thief? No, none of them do. Okay. And then we can put Robin here, maybe? But I think next to Frederick's better, just for a support bonus. I'm also going to do the Iron Lance, I think. and Wind Tome. Okay. Can we pull this guy? Yes. Should we pull this guy? No, not this attempt. This is an attempt where you want to move Lisa forward because we need more actions available next turn. All right, 40%. Lon'qu, please. That's pretty expected. So the problem with these passive openers is you're more likely to survive turn 1, but you have way less momentum on turn 2, which is what we're going to see pretty soon here. If we even get to turn 2. We still have... Lon'qu still has to land a crit. Crit? No. Crit? No, of course not. 1 in 6 crits? Yeah, that's close to 40%, isn't it? Counter, of course he has it. This is why I set up the Lon'qu crit strategy, by the way, because this guy has countered like so much. Like you have to have a plan for this, otherwise you're just resetting over and over again. And I just don't want to play a reset simulator. It's really boring. In fact, with if three of these guys have counter, I'm just resetting anyway. Try again. I don't want to turn it into a reset simulator, but I have strategies to play around, like if one guy has counter, if 2 guys have counter. But if like every single guy that you have to fight on turn 1 has counter, like you just can't play that. Okay, this is a good opener. This guy even counters a little tricky. Makes me want to examine what the other guys have. Does this guy have strength? He does not. Okay, we can get right into it. Okay, so this guy we can dodge potentially. This guy's not a threat. This guy's not a huge threat. I'm wondering if we actually leave Robin in this guy's range, kill him on enemy phase. We're actually pretty unlikely to kill this guy. I'm going to go for the risky opener. Crits, no dual strikes, of course. This is fine. Alright. Roy's Blade gets the kill here. Switch back to the Wind Tome now. We have an insane crit chance, by the way, on Frederick. Did you see that? 26%. It's unbelievable. Alright, so we have to dodge this attack. And ideally, we'd like to dodge this attack. And we should be fine. Then we need... actually, Lon'qu does not need a crit this time. We can actually bait this guy away. So there's only one attack that we need to dodge now. Yeah, Virion can bait. Lon'qu. Just need you to get a 40% crit chance, please. That's fine. Dual strikes are nice, but they're not mandatory. The one I'm worried about most right now is Robin, actually. Okay, we already screwed. That's fun. Game over. That guy has a really low chance to hit, by the way. But sometimes he hits. He just has to live with it. By the way, I was clearing this map in like 40 minutes per attempt off stream. I made a lot of misplays though at the start of the stream, so this isn't just luck. This is me playing badly. This is me actually playing extremely badly. I was playing really bad for like the entire first hour of the stream. Crit, dual strike. Crit, dual strike. Nice. All right, we got some good luck. I think this is the first time in almost 2 hours that I actually got the opener where I can kind of show you the Frederick forward strategy. Frederick forward strategy, well, we can't do it because the thief has... actually, can we do it? So the issue is, I don't know if this guy will target Frederick. I don't want this guy to target Frederick. But if this guy doesn't target Frederick, we can do something like... The problem is I have to switch this character back to Wind Tome. That's not possible. I want to put Frederick over here with the Silver Lance equipped so he can kill the thief, but I can't do it because I have to switch Robin back to the Wind Tome now. Alright, let's just do this. I guess. I think blocking this position is slightly better. I'm actually not sure. It might be. Are we going to bait this guy? I don't think so. I don't think he's a threat to me. Yeah, none of these guys are really threats. The biggest threat is this guy having counter, honestly. I don't know. Let's bait him. I think baiting this guy makes for more consistent play. And then Lon'qu does not need to get a crit this time. It's good if he does, but it's not mandatory. So this is one of the attempts where we're more worried about Robin than anyone else. I want to show some of the more diverse strats, but I just keep getting like the same exact bad luck. This is fine. Crit. Crit. Whatever. Alright. So we got a lot of things that we need to do. We need to kill this guy, ideally with Frederick in a position where he can counter the hammer next turn. But we need to get rid of this guy first. He moved into a weird position where Lon'qu can't reach him. Lon'qu can't kill this guy though. So let's start by killing this guy with Lon'qu. We can do it with the Iron Sword. Honestly, we're in a pretty good position right now. We're in a pretty good position, if I do say. We need to get this guy out of the way. And then Frederick here somewhere. And then Robin here somewhere. I'm surprised I can't... Oh, it's a peak, not a mountain tile. I was going to say. I thought I could move on to mountain tiles, but I can't move on to peaks. Should I have Robin counter fight the guy with hammer? No, Frederick's the better person to fight. Because of outdoor fighter, the hammer guy has like a almost nothing chance to hit him. The problem is this guy, honestly. I think I have to have Rick and stand behind and kill him. Yeah. Does he have advantage? No. So we're going to do it from this position for better accuracy. Yes. This is basically guaranteed to hit. Is there any way for us to heal Robin? Yes. If Frederick moves first. Can Frederick move first? I think so. Iron Bow here should be fine. Okay, we want Frederick to be standing, I guess, here. This is a little different from my normal position, but actually this might work out. I can do this. Silver Lance here. Yeah, this actually works out slightly better. I'm going to send the Roy's Blade back. I'm going to heal Robin to full, which is great. I'm going to give Frederick the Steel Sword so that he can counter the Hammer Fighter. I'm going to use Robin to kill this guy. I'm going to conserve Killer Lance charges. 40 damage is enough. Maybe I just forged this to save Thunder Tome charges. That could be it. And then I could stay here to pick up Sumia, but I'm actually going to go here to heal Virion instead. Because what I'm learning is that sometimes this Wyvern on the bottom moves into a position where you need either like Virion or Solitas to stay alive. That attack basically never hits. I wish I could show you guys what the accuracy is, but unfortunately I just kill the guy every time while dodging his attack. I've checked it before though. It's like it's literally like 5% or less. It might even be 0. Okay, we can actually fight this guy in enemy phase. That's very important to keep in mind. If we can get Frederick into like this position, yeah, if I can get Frederick into this position, it's actually really good. This guy encounters a really bad though. These guys are fine. They don't bother me at all. This guy actually having counter is not a problem at all because he will attack at 2 range. This is something I'll mention this now since it's relevant. When enemies have 1-2 range, they prefer to use 2 range. So a guy with a short axe or a mage with counter is usually not dangerous. That is one good thing. Can I get this guy? I'd have to use Thunder Tome charges, which I really don't want to do. The good thing is Robin's already on full health, so I don't have to waste... I don't have to try and find a way to get my support units up front. I can keep them back this turn. I want to kill this guy. Can I Silver Lance him? Not quite. Could I Hand Axe him? I can. Okay, I think I see it. I think I see it. Problem is, I can't change Frederick's weapon after he uses the hand axe, which is a problem because I want him to have a sword equipped. If he has an axe equipped, this thief is gonna shred him to pieces. I feel like I have to do this, but this is just not what I want to do. Like, there's so many reasons why I don't want to do this. What is this guy's accuracy? 92? He'd have like a 50% chance to hit us. And then on top of that, weapon triangle advantage, which I don't remember exactly what it is. I wonder if I should use a rescue staff here. I feel like this thief is the big problem. This guy having counter is such an annoyance. If he didn't have counter, we'd be in such a good position right now. Is there any way to get rid of this guy? I mean, I'd have to do something crazy like this. That's not even good enough. That's not even good enough. Does he have more speed than the other ones? No. Why can't I double him then? That's weird. Alright. Alright, we need to stop screwing around. I need to find a solution to this. All of the enemies that I don't want to have counter are the exact ones that have counter. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate the fact that this guy has counter. $11 damage plus 8 damage is 19. This guy is going to hit us so hard, though. He's going to hit us so hard. It's 25 minus 8. 17 plus 11 plus 8. 36. We'd have to dodge at least one attack. And that's not even factoring in this guy. Which is another 11 damage, right? Yeah, there's no way that we dodge four attacks. The worst part is we can't even hit, we can't even guarantee a kill on this guy, even if we, wanted to go for a more risky strategy. I don't want to fall back, though, because if I fall back, I'm going to have multiple wyverns to deal with on the next turn. On top of everything else. This is, the worst... This is the furthest I've ever gotten while having the board state look this bad. This is the worst time this is the worst turn 3 board state I've ever seen. Usually, I'm in a position where, I can have Robin run over here to fight this guy on enemy phase. It's nowhere near this bad, usually. Right now, I can't even fight, these guys that I should have killed last turn. problem with this is that it keeps Crom in range of a ton of enemies, which we can't afford. He has a more reliable kill on this guy, but he has a worse, much worse survival on the next phase. I can't let the thief stand here. I cannot let that happen. I think this is the play. I gotta be proactive here. And hope for this to kill. Of course it doesn't. If that happens, I have to do this. Now Frederick's stuck with the hand axe next turn, which I really, really did not want. It lowers... Oh, hold on. I can send it back and then re-equip the steel sword. Oh, that's perfect. That was total luck. That was not planned out on my part. I completely forgot that I could do that because I completely forgot that that guy was holding an item, which allowed me to reorganize my inventory. Okay, we might be okay here. There is still a lot of risk in Robin's position right now, but they only have to dodge 1 out of 3 attacks now. I mean, technically they had to dodge 2 because we just dodged 1. I'm not going to discount the fact that we did just dodge an attack. I have to make sure I have as many actions available as possible for the next phase. So let me start getting my units into positions where... I'm going to use Sully here. I'm going to use these 2 here. I'm going to put Cordelia in the back. Hold on, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to bait this guy, this flyer, to not fly across the bottom of the map. Dodge? Nope. Now we really need to dodge. I think we're guaranteed to survive now. I think this last guy can only deal 11 damage to us. Dodge. Nice. He could only deal 11 damage to us anyway. In fact, it's actually only 10 because we're standing on the woods now. I forgot about that. All right. We're in a really good position to win the map now. We're in an extremely good... That, in my opinion, that is the last dangerous turn. This is a common theme in Lunatic Plus, where if you survive through all the RNG and all of the BS of the first 3 turns, you're usually guaranteed to survive from that position. What I'd like to do is put Frederick in a spot where he can fight this guy. The problem is... Let me check the turn. It's actually only turn 4, so there's no reinforcements coming yet. So ideally, I want Frederick to end, either Frederick or Robin to end the turn in this position. But if I do that, if I end Robin here, which is actually a really good position for Robin, I would need to end Frederick up here, which I think I can actually do as well. So I need my scrub units to be able to kill both of these enemies. So let's figure that out. This guy has physical defense from Pavis. I have to be really careful about what I'm doing here. I have to be extremely careful about what I'm doing. I need to get my units to move forward too. I can't have them lingering back anymore. Next turn, I have to move extremely far to the right. Is Lon'qu ever worth it here? Or should I use him to get rid of the thief? What about Rickon? Is there a way I can set up something where Rickon stands next to somebody to get a dual strike? 10, 14, 7 times 3 is 21. I kind of like this. It seems risky, but this is somewhat risky, but it's not that bad. We have like a couple of ways to deal damage here. Is it better to stand next to Frederick? Significantly better, yeah, because of the evasion bonus. All right, let's go. So we got 2 chances to crit, 2 chances to dual strike. If he's left alive, we have other units to mop him up, I think. That was the worst time to land a crit. Thank you, Lon'qu. I should have softened it up. Why didn't I just hit him with... Why didn't I just hit him... Ugh. Why didn't I just hit him with Rickon first? I was talking about doing that, and then I just didn't do it. We can't beat this guy if he has Pavis and counter. We'll just kill ourselves the way that we just did. I'm way too tired today. I'm sorry. That one was a misplay, by the way. I could have gotten out of that. That was 1000% another misplay on my part. We've had like 3 good attempts that I dropped due to misplays already. We're off to a horrible start today. I'm just saying it. We're off to a horrible start today. All I needed to do was have Rickon weaken that guy first, and then have Lon'qu hit him. We could have killed that guy. Why didn't I do that? I could have had Virion do it. Why didn't I do that? I don't... Like, why am I so stupid sometimes? Nice. Just examine your mistakes and just learn from them on the next attempt. That's the only thing you can do. I hate the fact that we have to keep using the same opener, though. This is really frustrating me. Well, hold on. We don't need Frederick here this turn, but I think I want to do it anyway because what else can I do? Well, hold on. I'm gonna try this. It's gonna slightly lower Robin's chances of dodging attacks. We can use pass to our advantage here. We can bait out this guy, or can we? Hold on, 24. -5 should be 19. Yeah, we survive on 1. We're going to use the bait strategy, and then... Okay, Lon'qu needs to counter attack or land a crit anyway, so this is already like a really scuffed attempt. We might as well just go big or go home. Alright, let's see how it goes. 1 HP. Dual Strike helps a little bit. Makes it easier for Pan or Lon'qu to get the kill next turn. Dodge, nice. Okay. Yes, that helps so much. Being able to start with this opener, where Frederick kills the thief on turn 1. Okay, please, please, Lon'qu, please bail me out here. This would be such a good opener if Lon'qu bails me out here. Oh my god, yes. This is the run. This is the attempt. This is it right here. Look at how much better. Look at how clean this looks. If Lon'qu gets his crit and you actually don't get completely screwed over by bad luck, all you have to do is clean up 1 enemy, and you can use the rest of the turn repositioning to do whatever you want. Of course, this guy has counter on this attempt, but I think we can still play around. I'm pretty sure we still play around that even. What we want to do is be in range of this archer, but not the guy with the hammer, which we can do. You guys have no idea. Like, you have no idea how much more clean this attempt is going to be. This is unbelievably, like, so much more lucky. It's not even funny. I want to put 12, 17. Yes, I know what I want to do. This is the point also, I talked about this 2 hours ago, but I haven't got a chance to do it yet. This is the point where you want to trade Sumia and Crom. So let's start with this. Mend. Okay, I want to, Lisa, I guess. 28 is better than 27. Do this. Heal Robin. Get Frederick into position. He's got the Steel Sword equipped. I'm actually going to reach into the convoy and get the Silver Lance in case I need it later. We got an we got an Ephraim's Pike at some point, which is a really good weapon, by the way. Okay, we're going to equip the Steel Sword. We're not going to attack. We're setting ourselves up to fight this guy on enemy phase. Then we're going to switch these. because Robin doubles this enemy. So Robin doubles this Wyvern and doubles this guy without Sumia. But Frederick needs Sumia in order to double this guy. So we're actually going to pass them. And then this also gives us a higher chance to dual strike with Robin. I wonder if I should do Crom here. Yeah, I should actually do Crom here. This preserves Robin's HP total for next turn, and it gets more experience onto Crom. And the only enemy that can reach me is an archer anyway. Yeah, this was definitely the play. Okay, so we're set up. All we need to do is get rid of this guy, and then reposition to pick up Cordelia next turn. I think this is the attempt. I think we got it. I think we got it. Let's do Lon'qu. He's earned it. He's absolutely earned it with that monumental crit. All you need is just good opening luck on that one attempt where Lon'qu actually gets his 40% chance. Crazy, I know. Mend? Or can I just heal him? I have to mend him. That's fine. More experience onto Maribel. And then Rickon can go here. I think if Rickon goes here, he can grab Cordelia. I hope I'm not wrong. But if not, Maribel can grab her. Yeah, dodge the hammer always. We had it calculated so the counter damage wouldn't kill us. We would just kill him with counter damage. The extra dual strike chance from Crom and Robin pairing up helps out a lot there. That bailed us out there. Okay, now check this out. Now remember last turn we had like 3 enemies over here that we had to kill before setting up for these guys. Now, and plus we had 5 guys over here. Now we only have 4 guys over here, and we have no enemies over here to clean up. We have so much freedom to reposition. It's not even close. It's completely the opposite of how the last attempt went. We can't fight any Wyverns this turn because the 2 in front both have counter, which means our momentum on the next turn is going to be slightly set back. So what I think I want to do is try to sweep all 4 of these enemies if I can. And potentially this guy too, because we can fight him safely. Where does he reach? I can't reach him, unfortunately. I would need Sumia, but I don't have her available. Alright, so let's look at these guys. We can one-shot this guy. No counter. This guy has counter, of course. The most annoying one has counter. Do I rescue here? Can I even rescue here? I don't think I even can rescue here. I think I just stay out of this guy's range and then try to do what I did last time. But just worse. Okay, this guy, and this guy. I mean, Robin's gonna have to fight all 3. The problem is this guy having counter. I think I have to rescue here. I think there's no other way. This was such a good attempt. This was such a good attempt, and then we ran into this guy. If I'm gonna counter anyway, and this tile is always safe, watch out for Vantage Plus. Oh, we don't have enough damage without Crom. This is bad. This is really bad. Kind of screwed ourselves over on this one, didn't we? I mean, we'd have to rely on Sumia dual strike. No, we wouldn't, because we'd still kill ourselves with the Silver Lance. I could fall back a turn, but I've done that before and it doesn't work too well, because then you get hit by the ambush spawns on the next turn. This is always the hardest. This is always the hardest turn. The first 2 turns are just like get lucky. The 3rd turn is like the hardest puzzle to solve in this chapter. It's these enemies here, and then these enemies like having different skills every time kind of screws things up. I think I want Robin here, but I need them to be with Sumia instead of Crom. So I need to switch these 2 back over. But how do I do that? I don't see how. I think I have to fall back because of my... I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I'm seeing a... No, that doesn't work because I can't get Crom. I just can't get Crom into the position where I need him. Well, maybe. No, because then the thief would attack me. I'm thinking really hard and I'm not coming to any good conclusions. This is actually funny enough. This is actually like my favorite part of Lunatic Plus. Oh god. Okay, hold on. I have to... My laptop battery is dying. Hold on. We've already been sitting here staring at this screen for 5 minutes with me trying to figure out this move. Now I have to... Hold on. Hold on. Be right back. And I'm like 95% back. Saved by the AC adapter, I suppose. Although I feel like this attempt is about to bomb again. Okay, I don't even remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, this is like actually my favorite part of Lunatic Plus, when you're trying to figure out a way to navigate through a situation that you've never seen before. The problem is we're just in such a bad position. The problem is I wish I still had these two paired up. I have to be able to switch these two back, but I want to move Robin here. But I just can't do it. Like there's no way to do everything that I'm trying to do. I mean, that's like something, but not really. Well, hold on. I might have a plan. I might have a plan. Robin deals 19 damage to this guy at most. $19 plus 11 is only 30. That's not enough. But if I switch Frederick into the lead and give him the javelin, I think it will be enough. So I think I see what I need to do. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to trade with Sumia to give myself the javelin. She is going to equip the Killer Lance on the off chance that we get a dual strike crit. We're going to weaken the thief. Now if Robin fights the thief on enemy phase, we kill them, which means that we won't take any counter damage. Next, I'm going to move here. I'm going to take Sumia back. I'm going to switch her to the Iron Lance and use the Wind Tome to fight these three enemies on enemy phase. which should deal almost no damage to us. Now I'm going to... Javelin. I'm going to rescue Frederick back over here. And Maribel is going to equip him with the hand axe in case the barbarian wants to attack him, and then heal him back to full, or as full as we can. Then I'm going to start unpairing my units so I have them available to help sweep next turn. Now I think, I could be wrong, but I think we finally set up... Hold on a second. I wasn't hearing any game audio, sorry. I think I've set up a scenario where we are guaranteed to survive this turn. I don't know about next turn. We've lost a lot of momentum, but I think we're guaranteed to survive this turn at least. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we played around counter by using our rescue staff. You can always use a rescue staff to play around counter, either directly or indirectly. We just did it indirectly there. There's also, you can do it directly in a lot of ways. That sucks, but the archer can only hit us for 10 damage, I think, maybe 11. Yeah, 11. So we survive on 1. And that axe was actually super unlikely to hit us. We got pretty unlucky there. God, this guy moved into the worst possible position again. I can't believe it. This guy just wants to screw me over on every attempt. We have one more turn, though, of, like, free, like, repositioning and all that stuff before we have to start worrying about, ambush spawns. I wish I could do something about this guy. I really wish I could do something about this guy. We're in kind of the same position we were last time, where we have to, like, we have to hope that this guy doesn't kill one of our units. I might have to come up with a more consistent strategy to get him to not move here. The funny thing is, like, he wasn't really doing this in my test runs. Now he's, like, he did it occasionally. I wasn't sure why he was doing it. But now that I'm trying to stream it, he's doing it, like, every single time. At least every time that I've gotten this far. So far. Crom doesn't have enough HP. He doesn't have pass this time. Of course he has pass this time. Why would I even say that? Of course he has pass this time. Okay, I have some ideas about what I could potentially do here. I can't believe I don't double this guy. That's actually really surprising to me. 17 speed? God, these guys are fast. Okay, I don't think Robin's in any danger, even if I don't heal them, and I really don't have the actions to waste on healing Robin right now. So let's go for this first. In fact, yeah, let's do it from here. This keeps us closer to the center. Robin's just going to have to stay alive on 1 HP, but that's fine. Nothing's going to target them this turn. It's actually my other units I'm way more worried about. Okay. So, yes. This square should be safe to attack from. The only issue is I would really love if I could find a way to heal Crom, and I'm not seeing how to do it. Well, how much damage does he do? Oh my god, 29 damage. Surely that kills. 29 minus 10 is still 19. Yeah, I have to find a way to heal Crom. Well, let's start with this. I would love to dual strike here, Got about a 60% chance. I wish that Crom could double this guy. I don't know how we even get Virion and the others out of here, honestly. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's possible. Alright, let's go for this. You really want to see a dual strike here. Didn't get it. Just cannot catch a break today. Basically just got to do this. Now we have to switch him back to the killing edge so that if the enemy attacks him, he has a 40% chance to bail us out. The problem is whoever switches him back to the killing edge is going to be at risk of being attacked too, and we don't have any other characters who can survive. Well, we have Cordelia. So you do. We have to put a healer here, but then also have her not get attacked by anything. I think I see the way. Okay, so this guy having pass is a problem, but I think the healer goes here. Hold on. Okay. You need to put someone here who will be completely safe. Your healer goes here, and they're completely safe. And then I need to put someone here, which needs to be Cordelia, because Cordelia can survive a round of combat against this guy. I feel very confident about that. I feel very, very confident about that. So let's go like this. I think this guy just attacks Crom anyway. Actually, everything that I've just done is... Pretty much everything that I've just done is meaningless because I have to get... Because this archer is going to rain hell upon me. What did I need to do? I think I needed to get Virion paired up with Sully so that Virion can move over here and kill this guy. Can she even use the javelin if she could get it? She can't even get it. Frederick has it. Yeah, I think I made another misplay. Again, that wasn't the game's fault. That was a misplay on my part. I had to get Virion over here to attack this guy. I just completely forgot about this guy because I was so focused on the Wyvern. Is there any way to fix this? Yes. Yes, I can fix this. Can I? Maybe. Okay, you go like this. You transfer Frederick over. Frederick can definitely fight the Wyvern Rider. This puts Crom in a slightly weaker position. I'm going to trade these two. I'm going to separate here. Now all I need to do is block this space to protect Muriel. And, oh crap, I never traded Lon'qu, the killing edge. Okay, well, hopefully this guy is going to attack. I feel like this guy should attack Crom. I don't know, it looks like he's going to attack Lon'qu. If he attacks Lon'qu, then Lon'qu is just going to kill himself with counter damage. Was there ever a chance that I... Yeah, I could have had Maribel do it. That was a cute... God, why am I making so many misplays today? I think Lon'qu's going to die here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to take Virion. Maybe he attacks Cordelia. I'm going to unequip her weapon so she doesn't kill herself with counter damage. I'm actually curious to see what he does here, because the enemy targeting on this map has been completely inconsistent and bizarre. Okay, he goes for Cordelia, and he actually misses her, which is great. Okay, so this turn, all of these enemies are going to start moving, and there's going to be ambush spawns coming from here. As I wrote on my notes, I can't believe it took me more than 2 hours to get to this point. As I wrote in my notes, the furthest reaching wyvern starts here on this mountain tile, and he can attack the character standing here on this woods tile. So what you like to do is have Frederick standing here with a setup, either Frederick or Robin standing here with a setup where they can survive counter damage against themselves. And then this guy has counter, but we can do the same thing. We can put either Frederick or Robin here where they can survive counter damage against themselves. Frederick on the right is going to be better because of this guy having Luna. We want to dodge the attack if possible, and Frederick has the better chance to dodge. He has pretty similar speed to Robin. He'll actually have more once I add Sumia to him. And on top of that, he has Outdoor Fighter. So we have to kill this guy. We want to get Frederick here and Robin here. Let's start with this. Can we do Mend instead? Why is Robin's HP always so low? Oh, we can't even get Robin into the spot where we need them. Can we? I mean, there might be a way to do it. I really don't want Robin to fight this guy because he'll have to dodge an attack that we can't really guarantee a dodge. It's like a 30% that I don't want to take. Maybe instead we just focus on killing this wyvern and then setting up here with Frederick. Is that the better play? Okay, so these tiles here are going to be in danger. But the spaces one tile back are going to be safe. So let's try this. I'm going to try a more passive approach. I'm usually against, but I think is better here. Do we double this guy naturally? We do. In that case, I'm going to do this. I need to have as many actions available next turn as possible. That also gives some experience to Crom. Okay. We want Frederick to get healed for sure. I'd like to heal Frederick. Actually, hold on. I can use a Vuln. Does Sully have it? Sully has it. Okay, perfect. 30 minus 10 is 20. We'll deal 20 damage to ourselves, and then the second round of 20 damage will kill the wyvern. The only problem is if the enemy gets exactly counter and Pavis, we might kill ourselves. And they have to get counter, they have to get Pavis, and they have to hit us with their attack. They can't have counter Pavis and Hawkeye, though. And we have a really good chance to dodge. So I'm going to take the Vuln here. I'm going to use the Vuln with the Steel Sword equipped. Now, do I want Sumia or do I want Crom? I'm pretty sure I want Crom. No. I'm pretty sure I want Sumia. Is that true? I'm actually not sure who I want. I think Crom is better. And then I'm going to separate so I have more actions next turn. Okay, so we need to move Lon'qu and Cordelia back. I'm going to heal Robin to full. Got to be very careful. about my unit positioning. This should be safe. This should be safe. And this should be safe. Okay, we should be completely safe here. Unless the enemy gets the absolute most devastating skill combination. And they get like and we get the worst possible luck. Like on top of the worst skill combination, Frederick should be guaranteed to kill one enemy here. Counter? No, he didn't even have counter. Totally safe. Okay, now on this turn, what you have to do is kill these 5 enemies while setting up for the boss. Which is actually going to be pretty tricky because somehow 3 of them ended up in the boss's range. I swear the Wyverns are moving so differently than they moved when I was playing off stream. They were always like over here. Now they're up here in the boss's range. And then this guy on the bottom was like always up here. And now he's moving like over here where I can't reach him on turn 3. But what can you do? I suppose what we can do is... What does the boss have? The boss himself actually isn't too scary. I think what I can do is like Frederick, Robin, and Lon'qu dealing with each of these 3 enemies. Well, hold on. We can kill this guy from outside of red range. Keep that in mind. Crom can do it. He has... This guy has exact... The one guy that I need Crom to kill has exactly Aegis. I'm getting so unlucky with the enemy skills today. I think I still have to go for this, right? Because if Frederick lands a dual strike, that's another 19 damage. That would kill. I think I'm going to go for this. Worst case scenario, we chip this guy. Best case scenario, Frederick kills him. Bro, really? Like, come on. Same exact thing happened on the last attempt. Same exact thing happened on the last attempt. All we needed was Frederick to land a dual strike. And the Crom Frederick dual strike is 60%, and we got 2 chances to do it. That is bananas. That is unbelievable. And we have to kill both of these guys still. Wind Tome. Yeah, of course this guy would have Aegis too. Of course he would. I mean, it's common sense that this guy would also have Aegis. The one guy standing in the position that Varian can hit. I mean, what do you even do from this point? Robin can kill one guy. But then you got all of these guys to worry about. I don't think I can win anymore. I don't think I can win. I needed that dual strike. How much can Rickon even do? Like, nothing to this guy, first of all, because this guy has... Well, nothing to any of them, because he can't stand in the red area, so he can only target these 2 enemies who exactly have Aegis. That's fun. It's fun that it works out that way. I could go like this and bank on a Crom dual strike. I'm not seeing much of those lately. Wilderwind also gives me the chance to crit. Doesn't particularly help, though. Crit would deal... normal hit would deal 12. Crit would deal 24. 8, 16, 24, yeah. This is absolute bananas that this even happened. Like, there was no reason for any of this to happen the way that it did. Lon'qu can kill this guy. That kind of lowers a little bit of the pressure on us. I wonder if it's actually better to have him kill this guy, though. I think we need somebody to kill this guy safely. Oh, God, I hate this so much. I hate that this happened. This had to happen. Like, these guys had... Like, I've never seen this guy standing in this spot in my life before. I've literally never seen that before. And then also for Chrom to miss 2 dual strikes in a row at the exact moment when you get the worst enemy position and you have 2 enemies with Aegis in the exact worst spots. It's like every layer of RNG is working against me here. We don't even have guaranteed kills with our other units. Like, we literally don't even have the guaranteed kills with our other units. Robin here makes the most sense. I'm pretty sure. Because they're the only one who can stand in this position and fight the boss without getting killed. Surely. Can they even? 37. Minus 16. Yeah, they can. And then Frederick needs to go over here. But I have to get rid of this guy first, and I don't even know how I'm going to get rid of this guy. I guess Lon'qu has to do it. This is the only way I see forward. I'm going to start with this opener and see what happens. We'd like Chrom dual strikes here. They're not essential. They just give Chrom some experience, which is good. I like seeing that. Okay, Lon'qu, if we get a dual strike here, we'll conserve a Levin Sword charge, which could be nice. Can Lon'qu stand here? I don't think Lon'qu can fight the boss. 37, Silver Axe. There's no way. Yeah, no way. Okay, so Lon'qu can stand here. That's fine. Now, eventually we're going to need to move Frederick over, but I'm not going to do it yet. What is Rickon's base damage against these guys? 23. Okay, I'm going to use Maribel for this. Get Rickon over here. This is the best position for him to help other units with dual strikes, potentially. So Rickon kills this guy, or doesn't kill him, but damages this guy who doesn't have Aegis. How many actions do I have available? I need Frederick to kill, this guy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 actions available to kill these 2 guys. How close is Cordelia to this kill? She can't get it. Not even with 2 strength. What about Pan? No. Let me make sure Frederick can actually kill this guy, because otherwise we're wasting our time here. Of course, as you would expect, the one enemy that we need Frederick to kill is the one that has Pavis. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Do I just hand axe chip him? He doesn't have pass, does he? He doesn't have pass. If I can get my other units to not be in his range, we might actually be okay. Because he can't kill Lon'qu. He'll go for Lon'qu. Or Chrom. He can't kill either of them. We might actually be okay here. We might actually be okay. Just keep in mind we have to keep our other units out of his range. So let's focus on how to kill these guys while keeping other units out of his range specifically, and that includes this tile here. Keep in mind, that includes this tile here. I would love a Rickon dual strike here. I'm not going to get it, but I would love it. We're so screwed. I mean, there's no... We can't kill this guy. We don't have the damage to kill this guy. I don't know why I was even getting my hopes up. There's no way we're going to kill this guy. He has Pavis. Or he has Aegis. Well, hold on. We've already determined that we don't need to kill this guy, right? So what if we have Frederick kill this guy? It sounds crazy, but what if we have Frederick kill this guy? Steel Sword. 2 attacks. Gets the kill. I think we might win. I think we might win from here. Now we have to keep everything out of his range that he can kill, while also taking out this guy. If we can do that, then this opponent should attack either Lon'qu or Crom and leave them alive, and then the boss will attack Robin, and Robin should be totally safe here. I might even be able to grab my Virion pair up. Is that worth it? I kind of think so. I just want to make sure, I need to make sure I can get this kill though. Surprisingly tricky to do. Can I hit this guy with the javelin? I think this is it. 22, yeah. Virion gets this kill, which is totally fine with me. He's a great unit. I love Virion getting experience. I'm going to switch Lon'qu to the Killing Edge, using a pair-up manipulation. I'm actually going to do the Iron Sword. I don't think he doesn't need to kill this enemy this turn. If he does, if he even does get attacked, and then I'm going to pair up with him. Now it looks like Lisa and Cordelia should pair up with... these guys only have melee weapons. I wonder if I switch to my Roy's Blade here. We're very close to winning, but there's a very small chance that things can go horribly wrong here at the very end. So we cannot relax our guard yet. I have to make sure that I make the most optimal play with these last 2 units. I have to. I have to. Can I bait this guy into attacking Cordelia? He has no chance to crit her, which I really like. I'm pretty sure I can bait this guy into attacking Cordelia. Like this. I'm going to take the Iron Lance so I don't waste my Steel Lance charges. I'm not trying to deal damage here anyway. Now she should grab an attack from either Lon'qu or Frederick. Either one is good. They'll deal solid damage to this guy. I think I want... Is there any reason to pair up with Crom here? Yeah, it'll increase his evasion. Which might cause the enemy to go after Cordelia instead. Ooh, the boss goes first. That might be a problem. If the boss goes first, they might end up both targeting Robin, depending on what happens here. Dodge? No. Oh, we're in a bad spot now. We have to dodge an attack. Dodge? Nope, of course not. Neither one of those enemies had Hawkeye, by the way. I can almost guarantee you there was like a 10% chance for that to happen. All that planning for nothing. I can almost guarantee you there was like a 10% chance for that to happen. We just did everything that we could possibly do, and the fact that the boss moves first just completely screwed us over. I don't know why this is going so much worse than my previous attempts. I say that every week. At this point, I should just get used to it. Should be okay here. Oh, wrong tome. Oh, and I missed. That's just a reset. I'm not gonna screw around with that. If you're 5 seconds in and you make a mistake, just throw it out. No strength. Deadly counter on that guy. This guy having counter is a big problem. This is actually the worst possible unit to have counter, by the way. The worst possible one. This guy has counter too. I'm going to reset. Those are like the two enemies that you don't want to have counter. I'll play it out, like if one of them has counter. If both of the two worst enemies both have counter, I'm not going to play it out. No strength. Does counter and Luna both matter? No. Like it just dodges attack. Of course this guy has counter. This guy's guaranteed hit rate, but that doesn't matter. I can kill him before he attacks. This guy does not have counter. I think we play this out. This guy having counter is a problem though. I don't think I ever came up with a solution for when this guy has counter. Let me experiment. I want to see how this works. The thief having counter is a problem, though. I don't think I can do anything about that. Other than try to bait him into attacking Frederick, but he just doesn't like doing that for some reason. Except when he does, for some other unknown reason. I'm going to switch these two. Do I need to trade? I'm going to do the Wind Tome. And then I should be able to kill this guy. He has a guaranteed hit on me anyway. I think realistically the thief kills someone here. I'm pretty sure the thief is going to kill one of my units here. But I want to try this out. I want to test this out and see what happens. What about this guy? Do we want to bait him? Yeah, sure, why not? I've gotten to the point where I think I just use the bait strategy always. Because it just always takes pressure off of Robin. And I'm realizing Robin's in more danger than I originally thought they were. Oh, welcome to the stream, by the way. We are doing unbelievably unfun Chapter 7 attempts. Oh my god. Yes. Okay, hold on. We need to dodge like one attack here. Dodge. Perfect. Okay, now Lon'qu needs to land a crit here. If Lon'qu doesn't crit, then we're screwed. That dual guard might have mattered. I think those guys deal like 10 damage to Robin, so that actually probably mattered. This is why you use layers of RNG, because occasionally you will get lucky. When you do get lucky, it's... Oh! Doesn't matter. We got really lucky until it didn't. But, I mean, we got so lucky there to begin with. Like, we should not have even ever gotten to that position. Alright, so that opener doesn't work. Oh my god, really? Yeah. Reset. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it anymore if all of these guys have counter. Okay. For the love of God, please. Counter, of course. Counter, of course. Counter, of course. Every single unit that we need to fight on turn 1 has counter. 2 resets in a row. Try again. Counter, of course. Counter, of course. We'll get there. By the way, the chat really has not been very active today. If you're here, tell me how frustrated you are with this obnoxious reset-heavy gameplay. This guy doesn't have Hawkeye. This attempt is mildly viable. Oh, this guy's strength +2. Be careful. You got to give Lon'qu a defense tonic here. By the way, I like how after I gave Sully the defense tonic and saved the game, it has never come up a single time. Even though it came up twice before I did that. Just nice waste of my 150 gold. Alright, we're going for a Lon'qu crit strategy here. Again. So let's just set up quickly. I'm not going to waste my time like trying to figure out the best optimal play on the turn 1 when I'm relying on a Lon'qu crit strategy anyway. Better to just do like the consistent opener that generally works. Alright. Lon'qu, I need you to crit here, buddy. And I need Robin to not die. Dodge. Nope. Okay, Robin's dead. That was fun. That was a fun attempt. Yeah, get hit twice too, by the way. By low accuracy attacks. That'll happen. We're at the 3-hour mark. I'm already beyond fed up. This guy has counter. I'm not gonna play any attempts where this guy has counter. I have no strategy for what to do when that guy has counter. It's just not worth it. Even my most passive opener requires me to fight that guy on turn 1. Okay, finally we're good. We have a decent attempt. Decent opening luck. Not even good, just decent. Okay, Thief is fine. Hammer guy's workable. This guy is workable. Can I stand in... this guy having counter is a problem. Okay, so my issue that I keep running into is when I'm trying to bait this guy with Lon'qu, he keeps running up here and attacking Robin instead, and I don't know why he keeps doing that. He should not be attacking Robin. It's just not what he should be doing. Can Frederick stand in this position? No, because... if Frederick could stand in this position, he could bail me out. But of course he can't. This is the one time where this guy has Hawkeye. Can I kill this guy with a hand axe, maybe? I need 1 extra point of speed, which I can get from Crom. And the extra attack will also give me the kill here. I think this works. That doesn't matter. This guy having Hawkeye is a huge problem. I need to switch him back to the sword, too. Right? Or, I mean, the enemies are just going to ignore him, so what does it matter? Well, I could actually switch him to the Silver Lance. That would be even better. The problem is then Robin has to stand here and dodge a bunch of attacks that they actually can't dodge because this guy has Hawkeye. And this guy has Hawkeye, too. Of course he does. Why would I even think that this guy wouldn't have Hawkeye? I mean, that's ridiculous. Okay, what do you even do in this situation? I guess you go like this. Stand here with a Roy's Blade and the Sumia pair up. I don't even know at this point. I think this attempt is already over. Let's see. I think that actually... Oh, the Wyvern couldn't reach me. But I'm wondering if I could have used that to block the Wyvern. Finally dodging low accuracy attacks. That's nice to see. Every once in 30 years. The crit there didn't really matter. Would have been nice to get that on the previous attempt when it actually would have mattered. Although I think Robin died anyway, so who cares? Okay, we got decent turn 1 momentum. These guys don't have counter. That's great. We can transition into a good turn 3, I think. This guy moving into a weird spot doesn't surprise me. Weird stuff's been happening this entire stream. This guy has Hawkeye, right? So Robin can kill this Wyvern while standing here, and I'll be totally fine. Because he can take a hit from the hammer. So let me get the Thief out of the way first. Now I use my scrub units to clean up these 3 enemies, which actually might be tough. Do I even have enough actions to get rid of 3 enemies at this point? $19. 23. So the big problem is... Can I kill this guy using just her attack? I actually can. And I think I have to. I think I have to use Sully for this. That's got to be the most efficient use of Sully. That has to be. That has to be. I can't think of anything else Sully could do that could be more important than that. Okay, now either Lon'qu or Pan can probably kill this guy. Though it's a little tricky because he's going to hit me pretty hard. He doesn't have counter, though. Do I go for crits here? Or do I just... Well, what happens if I don't crit? I have to go for crits here. Can I 11 sword him? Not really. Unfortunately, the way Pavis works is that it actually blocks 11 sword damage, even though it absolutely shouldn't. Alright, let's go for crits here. Okay. Next, I'm going to heal Robin, because they're going to need to be in a forward position. Now they're going to go here. 2 shots from the Wind Tome will always kill this guy. Can I double him with Crom? I can. This ended up causing problems for me last time, but it's more often beneficial than not. I just got really unlucky last time with my turn 3 distribution. Okay, so we're going to take care of the hammer guy next turn. I almost wish I could have gotten into like this position. I think I actually could have. I wonder if that was a misplay. I wonder if I should have gotten into this position. Killed this Wyvern. And then I could counter the Steelbow guy as well. Oh well. Next, we're going to start doing something like 19 plus 23. Should be enough to kill, right? 30. Yeah, more than enough. Okay, so who wants the experience more? I think Rickon does. We can't miss here, but I mean, these are over 90% likely to hit. You just got to take the risks sometimes. And then here, because I want to heal Frederick if I can. This should be fine. Just don't dodge. Alright, we're kind of out of the woods. This isn't great, but again, we got like decent momentum. Lisa levels up. That's always good. Alright, hammer should be fine. We can take the hit. Okay. Now we got a lot of work to do on turn 3 and 4. A lot of work to do on turn 3 and 4. Okay, finally this annoying fellow over here does not have counter. That you have no idea how much that makes things so much easier. With that consideration, we can actually fight like potentially all of these guys. I'm so tired. I got up at 4 in the morning today. And then what did I do at that time? Nothing. And now I'm trying to stream. The stream's taking longer than I thought it was going to take. because I was making a bunch of misplays because I was tired. I just can't win. I can't win. Someone help me. Someone help. This guy having counter is not a problem. This guy having counter is a slight issue. Thunder gets the kill. Problem is I can't heal Robin after I move them. And then they're going to be here and they're going to have to fight a bunch of enemies. I don't like that. What if I do this instead? Hand axe. The problem is, again, I'm relying on dual strikes that are not super reliable. But I don't know if I have a better option. Would I double with Crom? 16, yes I would. I'm going to try this. Crom has the much higher chance to dual strike. Plus I get the boosted crit chance from Solidarity. Now I can have Crom back up one space. And kill this guy. I could even move down one space. And kill this guy. And the Sumia pair-up's going to give me better evasion against the enemies who are going to be attacking me. That also matters. A little bit. We might be okay here. I'm going to switch to the Iron Lance. I might be able to heal from this position, but even if not, I wouldn't have been able to heal. Sumia, why are you so awful? Why are you so awful? I just don't understand like how her accuracy can be this bad. Okay, the only way to heal Robin is to use a rescue staff. So question is now, is that worth it? Almost certainly not. Almost certainly not. So this guy's gonna hit us for 25. 9 damage. This guy's gonna hit us for 25. Minus 8. We're gonna get shredded. 25 minus 8 is 17 damage, plus 9 is 26. Yeah, we can't survive unless we dodge attacks. And, I mean, we're not going to dodge attacks. We're just not. And there's no way to bait just one of these guys because they all reach the same tiles. Well, that's not true, actually. I can bait this guy. I can bait the short axe guy up here if I move Lon'qu up there. I'm going to try this. I think this is more reliable. Never mind, it doesn't even work. I thought I could move Lon'qu here, but it doesn't work after Maribel moves out of the way. Or after Elisa moves out of the way. Is there any way to make this work? These guys don't have guaranteed accuracy. I'm going to try this. This guy might hit Lon'qu and put him into lethal range, which will bait out this guy to attack Lon'qu, and he almost cannot hit Lon'qu. But enemies prioritize kills above everything else. So even if he has like almost no chance to hit Lon'qu, he'll still go for the Lon'qu kill. And that could potentially keep Robin alive here. Let's see what they choose to do. I don't have any confidence in predicting them. Okay, this is good. Dual guard, it's actually probably fine. That's great. I'm actually happier that he attacked Robin instead of Lon'qu. Perfect. Okay, we're in a great position. I think that Lon'qu play really worked out for us. Okay, see, this is where this guy normally stands, where you can shoot him from here. Huge difference. Massive difference when that happens. This guy having counters an issue. Not the end of the world. I think Crom can just kill him outright. Yeah, easily. Okay, so let me make sure my other units can mop up these characters, which is going to be a little tough. But if I can get that, then I can send Crom up here, and then Robin can go here. I don't think Robin can reach the top, no. So Robin is either going to kill the thief this turn or kill this guy this turn. That's pretty much my two options for Robin. Getting rid of this thief's going to be tough. These thieves are way more bulky than you might imagine. I can hit him for 12. It's like barely anything. Could hit him for 15. 12 plus 15 would finish him off. Can Lon'qu kill this guy? Pretty likely. I could guarantee it with the Erica Blade. Oh, hold on. This guy has Pavis. I have to be very careful about that. So this might actually be... I might have to use the Erica Blade here to play around Pavis. That's going to give me more chances to crit. Well, hold on, because then if I do that, though, my crits are going to deal, like, no damage. My attacks will deal 7 damage, so my crits will deal 21. No, okay, that's actually pretty good. Stand next to Robin for solidarity. I'm going to do this. I haven't used the Erica Blade very much yet this run. Oh, I have to be careful because he can kill Lon'qu, though. Because he has a silver axe. He has a pretty small chance to hit me, though. I'm gonna risk this. I think this is the best use of Lon'qu right here. Dodge. Dodge. Nice. And we got the crit. I think the Pan Dual Strike already got the kill for us, but the crit just helped even more. Okay. Can Robin stand in this guy's range? Yes, I can. Let me get these guys out of the way. No, hold on. Don't do that yet. I might need them later. Or I might need them for something else. This guy, unfortunately, has Pavis as well. That's going to make him tough to deal with. Is there any way for me to get my decent characters over to attack him? What about this? Oh my god, this guy doubles Cordelia. He doubles a Pegasus Knight. She can't survive either. I think I need these two to get rid of the thief. Right? 15. Plus 12. That's 27. That would kill him. I have to hit 2 attacks, though. It's a little dubious. I got 2 problems. This guy, this guy. I've got 4 problems, actually. I literally have 4 problems. Okay, hold on. What about this? Fight him on enemy phase? No, because Lon'qu would die. I can't do that. I have to get rid of that guy now. That's 4 damage. That's 5 damage. Oh my god, my accuracy is so bad, though. I'm just not seeing it. I can't see how to get out of this problem, out of this predicament. This thief right here. This thief is causing so many problems. If I didn't have to get rid of this thief, I would be so free. But he's so difficult to hit. $15. Can Virion hit this guy? He can. How much does he hit him for? 16? 11? Okay, I think I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Ooh, this is exciting. Okay, hold on. So we go with our Elwind attack first, right? It's still only 80% likely to hit. If I pair up with somebody, I can get a like 100% hit rate, though. Let's pair up with... God, this is tricky. Okay, let's pair up with Lisa. We're going to Elwind this guy for 18 damage. Please don't dodge. Thank you. 93% attacks are, like, extremely likely to hit in Awakening, by the way. I have to get this guy out of the way now. And to do that, I can use... $14 cut in half is 7 damage. I have to hit another risky attack, 87% likely. If I miss, I'm pretty much dead. Got him. Now, because he's not in the way, this means that Virion can move forward. If I take Pan, this improves my accuracy. And allows me to survive even if I miss. Nice. Phenomenal. Okay, Crom, go kill this guy. Build axe ranks if I get a dual strike. Okay, I think I'm finally locked in. Heal. We'll even mend because I want Robin to be on full HP. Now, if Robin ends in this square, they can kill this Wyvern on enemy phase, which will help us a ton on the next turn. So we're going to do that. I just noticed that this guy has Aegis. Sumia, please help me out here. What if I do this? It gives me a higher crit chance. No. I think this is the better play. I think if I transfer Sumia over, I can kill this guy. I mean, I have no other play, so I have to at least attempt it. I think this is fine. We're in trouble if he... Hold on. Okay, we can rely on the Killer Lance here for better consistency. We're in trouble if he dodges both of our attacks. Nice. Okay. Robin. Nice. Okay, this is a much, much better turn 4. Yeah, and then look. See, these guys, they move into this space where you can easily target them without being in the boss's range. I can't believe what they did last turn. That should never have happened. Okay, now technically, if we kill the boss right now... Well, I don't think we can, but if we could kill the boss right now, we could stop the reinforcements from spawning. I actually don't like doing that. I prefer to let the reinforcements spawn. So we're going to do exactly what we did last time. We're going to set up Frederick here to intercept. This is so much cleaner than the last attempt. This is so much cleaner than the last attempt. You're seeing now what a good attempt looks like. So there's going to be a Wyvern who's going to be up here. He's going to attack Frederick on this tile. So I need to pull Frederick over. I also need to kill this guy. I don't have a lot of actions available to do it, though. This is actually... This getting rid of this guy right now is actually pretty tricky. Funny enough. This guy's like the biggest problem right now. We're going to deal 20 damage to him. And then we would just repeat this again, right? For 16. The problem is we have to take another set of risky attacks. And if they miss, there's like no bailout. Like that's it. Like game over. Oh, well, what happens if we leave this guy alive? He attacks somebody, of course. We don't have a lot of safe place to stand. unfortunately. We have like 3 safe places to stand. Here, here, and here. And we don't even have this place. This place isn't even actually safe. Okay, what if we do... What if I do this? I transfer Virion over. And I wait here. I don't think any enemies can reach this space. I think they go from here. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They could attack Robin if I left Robin here, but I'm not doing that. They can't reach Pan. Robin can go here. Potentially let Virion get the kill. No. Robin get the kill? Maybe, if Virion dual strikes. I don't think this actually helped me very much. I mean, it gave me 2 chances to dual strike. And I got it. Like a legend. Keep in mind, we built the Robin Virion C support for exactly this reason. To get these Virion dual strikes. So that, I mean, that's not like... Yeah. Alright, we're going to pull Frederick with Sumia. We're going to equip the Iron Lance. Put Frederick in the lead with the Steel Sword equipped. Or the Roy's Blade. I think the Roy Blade's better here. It gives us a chance to crit. Minor optimizations. Okay, so this tile, these 3 tiles here are safe. And we want to have as many actions available as possible. I'm going to put Sully next to Frederick. It's going to boost his chance to crit, potentially. Right? She can go there, yeah. These 2 can go here. Maribel can go here, and then Lon'qu can... Can he fight the boss? No, the boss has counter. Don't fight the boss. Pair up with Maribel. This is why we only fight one of them on the turn they spawn, because if they spawn with counter, Frederick never kills himself. Now all we have to do is kill the boss and these 2 wyverns, which is much easier than what we had to do last time. Last time we had 4 wyverns. Was it 4 or 5? You can kill 5 wyverns in 1 turn if you get a little bit lucky and you're really efficient with your actions, but 3 is so much easier. So let's start working on that now. I think the first thing I'm actually going to do is have Rickon attack this boss. Specifically because he has Pavis. I want to chip him down with magic damage as much as possible. I don't like that 85 hit rate. Yeah, I can get 100 hit rate against this guy. Alright, I changed my mind. I'll have Rickon attack him first. Pan can kill this guy with no external support, so I'm going to have her do that. She survives always. She kills always. No investment. No investment. This unit is just good. She just joins good. You have to do nothing. You don't have to train her. You don't have to forge her anything. You don't have to give her any stat boosters. She just joins and she's immediately good. Cordelia is the same, by the way. I wanted to talk about Cordelia. One of the great things about Cordelia is that when she joins, she can fight these wyverns, which we saw she had to do over here. So not only in that situation is it good, because we needed her to fight a wyvern and she was able to do it safely, but she can also be used to body block the wyverns if you need to do that. We did end up needing to do that, so it doesn't matter. So I can't really show that off, but it is something that she can do. Virion here is actually good, because it's going to get around this guy having Pavis. It's going to get around this guy having counter. And there's a 47% chance for Robin to dual strike here. And we can pass Robin around. Like if Virion's in the lead, we can grab Robin and move Robin away so that Robin can still attack if needed later. Oh, perfect. Perfect. You absolute legendary man. Okay, we're in a extremely good position now. We can almost afford to just, like, kind of screw around here. Killing Edge. Should I take Sumia? Or should I try to do something with Sully? Like this. Don't really need to heal her, but I'm going to do it anyway. Hold on, I think Lon'qu can kill the boss. Killing Edge. The problem is he can hit us. I could use the Levin Sword here. Levin Sword just demolishes him. Actually, it doesn't because damage rounds down. So he'll be left with 1 HP. Yeah, it's not worth it. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to go Killing Edge here. We got 2 chances to crit, 2 chances to dual strike. He can never kill us. That's fine. That was purely just to get experience onto Lon'qu. Now, I'm going to give the boss experience to Chrom. And we're finally through this nightmare. And then Frederick can get the remaining experience. I might even give it to Cordelia. Because Frederick's at the point where his levels don't matter anymore. Well, I mean, the sooner he gets Dual Strike Plus, the better. But other than that, his levels don't really matter anymore. Can she fight safely here? This isn't super consistent, actually. I don't want to take a risky shot like this deep into the map. We'll just have Frederick do it. I can get some axe experience, too. I would have loved to give the experience to Cordelia, but I'm not taking an 86% shot this deep into the map. Alright, that ended up being way more brutal than I was ever imagining it could be. We didn't even really do much refinement. It was just, like, constant bad luck. Like, over and over and over again. And misplays. You know what? I'm not going to blame luck. I misplayed so much today. I misplayed. This was like... I was really looking forward to today's stream, too. But now I feel really bad about it, because I made more misplays on this stream than, like, any previous stream. You can finally buy javelins and hand axes. I'm thinking of buying one of each, just so that I have them. In case I need them. I have 16 hand axes left. I have 7 javelins left. Plus a full 25 stack. I'm going to buy 1 hand axe while the shop is available, so that it doesn't get blocked later. By the way, one really important thing to do with your items in this game, your hand axes, javelins especially, and more than anything else, your rescue staves, do not ever put them into the convoy. If you put a rescue staff into the convoy, it automatically stacks them together. Having 2 rescue staves with 3 charges each is better than having... Well, having 2 rescue staffs with 2 charges each is better than having 1 rescue staff in the convoy with 4 charges, because you can split them up between your units. It's the same with the javelins, it's the same with hand axes. If you put these into the convoy, it will automatically stack them together, and you will lose your stacks, and that's really, really bad. You need to be able to split up your items between your characters. So keep that in mind. For some reason, they came up this idea where the items would automatically sort. It's a really bad idea. I don't like it at all. I wish it didn't do that. Okay. Let's see if we got anything fun from our barracks today. And then we'll check on our supports. Ooh, we got some good stuff. Okay. Experience on Sully, doesn't matter. Support between 2 characters that aren't going to support, doesn't matter. Stall experience very much doesn't matter. Support between these 2 is okay. Support between these 2 is not useful at this point. We've already benched Callum. Pretty bad barracks. Pretty bad barracks. In the next chapter, we're going to get our first Master Seal. It looks like we're going to use it on Sumia. I was going to do that anyway, but I wanted to see what people thought. Okay, people are split between Sumia and Robin, so I'm going to explain my reasoning here. Robin is going to be strong even if we don't promote them. And we get another Master Seal in Chapter 10. The number one reason why I would promote Robin right now would be because they're very close to ramming their level cap. They're going to hit level 20 very soon, and they're not going to be gaining any more experience. So there's going to be some wasted experience. That is a problem. However, the argument for Sumia, I feel, is much stronger. If I promote Sumia now and I start hyper feeding her for the rest of the run, I feel very confident I can get her Gale Force before Lucina joins, and this means you get a free Lucina with Gale Force. Now, if I end up messing that up and I don't get Gale Force on Sumia or Lucina, I'm going to feel very stupid. But I've done it before. You just have to be very careful with your experience management. All right, Crom gets to A with Frederick. That's great. That's useful. I'm going to end this poll. Yeah, Robin with Sumia, that's useful. We occasionally need them to pair up. Frederick with Sumia, that's great. Although I'm going to be pairing him with more with Cordelia moving forward. Pan Rickon doesn't matter. And Lisa Rickon is moderately useful. I don't think we're going to be able to get Rickon to level 10. That's the problem. You have to get him to level 10 to make good use of him. I just don't see it happening. I think you have to really route out your Rickon experience if you want to train him up to level 10 on no grind. It's kind of the same with a lot of these characters. Like, Vake can be really good if you get him to level 10 soon enough. We just can't get there. Muriel can be good. Gaius, I think, can be good. I'm not sure. I want to try Gaius at some point. Cordelia, I know, can be good. We can get her to level 10. Sumia, we can get to level 10. The argument is really for either Sumia or Cordelia, but Sumia is definitely the better one. And Gale Force is a lot better on Lunatic Plus because you can use it to remove enemies with counter. Alright, I'm beyond tired. This stream should not have been 3 hours. This stream should not even have been 2 hours long. This should have been like a 1.5 hour stream, not a 3.5 hour stream. Aether Mordu, thanks for being here today. I did not clap my hands. This was definitely not a single attempt. Clear. This was a way too many attempts. Clear. Akahiko, thanks for stopping by today. You were today's most chattiest chatter, so thank you for that. LJ, thanks for stopping by. I know you don't stop by that often anymore, but it's always great to see you. And me, Mike, thanks for being here as well. I'm sorry for the embarrassing display. I promise I won't make as many misplays next week. For now... Sorry, I'm going to go and just sleep for 5 hours that I'm allowed to sleep for right now. For now, enjoy the rest of your day.